Pizza delivered for less than $10.
I remember that time, Hawk. I'm not too far behind. You got me by about 10 years. I remember that time because I was a family too when the grown people would leave a bunch of kids at home by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
$10 was easy peasy. It was like, oh, all right, cool, appreciate it.
And you were how old?
It's probably like 10 years old.
Your brother, what, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Leaving us alone?
Yes.
Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't. It really wasn't back in the day.
I know. I was a part of that, 9, 11, and 13. And we'd be left at home all night long.
My mom used to tell the story. She would go, when she lived in the city in Chicago, and I was a baby in the stroller, she would walk up to Marshall Fields, which is now Macy's, park the baby stroller out front, go inside, do her shopping, and then come back and grab me and continue on. And there'd be 3, 4 strollers with babies in there. Nobody was bothering anybody.
Yeah.
You did that nowadays. If you left a stroller with a baby in it and then went to go shop somewhere, you'd be in jail. You'd literally be in jail.
Yep. The cops are coming.
Yep.
Yeah. Different time, Hawk.
Different times.
I wish, I know Solana's parents wish they should leave him outside.
Used to have cigarettes, smoking anywhere. The wind, be cold out in Chicago. My mom be smoking her cigarettes. The windows are rolled up. Like, can we crack a window? No, it's cold out there. So it's just a hot box. Like a cigarette smoke, man.
Randy smoked the cheapest cigars ever in the car all day long. It was a different time we lived in, huh?
Different times. Gino Toretta is going to join us today. He's going to join us every Thursday during football season. It is football season again. I was reading the Sun Sentinel because Dolphins had practice today, and I'm always fascinated, and I know it's first practice, second practice. I love Stock Up, Stock Down by Chris Perkins. Stock down today is Malik Willis. Perk writes, Willis wasn't bad, but he wasn't good, with an interception and another potential interception that might have been a sack before the errant throw, and a potential interception dropped. It's not a big deal for the second day of training camp, but it's something to watch.
Yeah. We were talking about it yesterday. The defense is always going to be ahead of the offense. So I want a couple more days till I start evaluating Malik Willis.
Funny. You said that yesterday, and it's exactly what I'm reading all over social media. Defense looked good. Offense looked like it's, getting its footing. But you've said that a million times.
Yeah, I usually get my interceptions day 1 and 2. And then by day 14, no more interceptions for Crowder.
Stock up today. What's his name? Michael Taffy?
Laffy Taffy?
Yes.
Is it?
I believe it is.
It's Taaffe.
I believe it is Taffy.
It says the rookie 5th round. This is Stock Up. The rookie 5th round pick had an interception Wednesday and dropped a potential interception on Thursday. While dropping a ball isn't good, Taffy has displayed a knack for being around the ball. So there you go. Yeah. I hear the sirens behind you there in New York City. The soundtrack of New York City, man.
I can't stand New York City. I'm right in Times Square, too. These people are nasty.
Times Square that's a different world. It is literally a different world.
Think about a 6'3" black dude saying hi to everybody, and no one speaks to him. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
What kind of slices did you get? Just cheese?
No, I got a pepperoni, and I got they call it specialty, but it was a meat lovers with bacon, ham, pepperoni, and beef crumbles. Delicious.
Too much. That's too much.
Meat.
Yeah, but I believe in pizza being 1 topping, 2 at most.
So bacon and pepperoni, that's it?
You can have 2 slices, two toppings. Like I just, it's too much, It's too much when you start throwing all that stuff on there. It dilutes the pizza itself.
Oh, look at this piece. Look at this slice.
It's a good looking slice.
Oh, Taff, by the way. Michael Taff.
Michael Taff?
Taff.
Michael Taff.
Michael Taff would love this pizza.
I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I'm just saying most pizza, you should hold yourself to 1 topping, maybe 2. and that's it.
Why?
If you want to do it, it's just too cutesy. Otherwise, you dilute everything that the pizza's about. All of a sudden, it just becomes a holder of toppings, and that's not the original idea.
You just want bread and cheese.
I want to make sure that the bread and cheese are still in their natural state. I don't want them to be overpowered by a whole bunch of hoo-ha. You know what I mean? Like, you've got ground beef, you've got bacon, you've got pepperoni, you've got sausage. It's too much. It's a little too much. Like, you want to do double pepperoni? That's fine, because it's one topping, just a little bit extra. You want to do that many toppings, it starts to dilute everything you're trying to accomplish.
I think you're 100% wrong on this one. Get the flavors that you want, and I wanted a bunch of meat.
Yeah, but the thing is, how many flavors do you want?
1,000.
Yeah, it's too much, because you can't even, like, your brain, your taste buds, like, you can't even comprehend it. You don't know what's going on at that point. Now, no, seriously. Now it's just a mess. It's just it's like it's nameless, faceless food. You don't even know what you're enjoying.
I'm overwhelmed when I bite this pizza during the
right.
break.
That's right. You overload your neurons. They're firing off your rods and cones, everything. It's just all everything's a mess.
So you keep those same restrictions on things that aren't pizza as well, a cheeseburger.
Well, so I do believe that it gets a little too cutesy sometimes. Like, if you go into Five Guys, and what's the toppings list? It's like 90 different toppings.
Yeah.
Pick 3 that are going to make you happy and stick with those 3, because those 3 will allow you to enjoy the burger and it won't be overpowered with the hoo-ha.
So jalapenos, crunchy onions.
Already. I see what's going on here. Jalapenos. That is, jalapenos are reserved for nachos and fish dip. Just to add a little bit of kick.
No burger jalapenos.
No. And I'll give you a sub as well. Although really jalapenos don't belong on a sub. Banana peppers do. You want to go sweet more than spicy on the sub.
So you get a Tropa Chop at Pollo Tropical.
Beans, rice, chicken.
That's it.
What are you putting on there?
Everything.
Pico de gallo?
Pico, peppers.
Yeah. This pico de gallo, I have to tell you, is the biggest fraud perpetrated on humans. It's like, hey, we got some stuff here. It has no flavor. It's got very little consistency. We don't even know what this is. Let's give it a cutesy name and just throw it on anything, because it's harmless. You know, it's like a packing peanut.
You eat like a prisoner.
No, I know what's
beans,
good.
Rice, meat.
Yeah, beans, rice, meat. That's a Tropa Chop. Let me throw some corn in here. Let me throw onions in here. Let me put pico de gallo. Enough already. Like, do you not like the rice and the beans? Because if you don't, get something else.
I'm in New York. They have a prison on an island out here. You want to go over there? Because they can feed you all day long.
I guarantee you Rikers Island is probably feeding you a bowl of pico de gallo for lunch. Yeah, this guy's got it right. Hoch is right. I didn't have the right word. This guy has it. Any more than 2 toppings is chaos. And it ceases to be what the pizza should be about. This guy, Greg McMillan, gets it. It's chaos. He's right. You have more than 2 toppings on a slice of pizza, you are inviting chaos into your house.
So just some extra meat, little bacon crumbles. Chaos.
That is chaos.
Y'all look crazy.
All right, let's get headlines here. This is not how I planned on starting the show. But I can say that at the start of every show. All right, headlines brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
Dolphins had practice today, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you had mentioned defense over the offense. There appears to be some position battles that are at play. I don't know how much you guys have. I was out the last couple of days. I don't know how much you guys have talked about it. But today, Jalen Wright, Ollie Gordon seems to be kind of at the forefront right now. Jalen Wright coming off what most would consider a disappointing year 2 last year.
It was.
Hmm?
Hey, Jimmy, can you call Rikers Island and see what they're serving for lunch and dinner?
Please, Jimmy. No.
You can't call Rikers Island? I'm sure there's probably a meal line, like they do at schools.
Jimmy, look into it, Jimmy. This will make my day.
Look into it. Do a little research, see if you can find the phone number. Like, search Rikers Island menu options on a daily basis, helpline.
I got it here. I got a contact for the New York City Department of Corrections, and it'll transfer you right over to Rikers Island.
Specifically to Rikers? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, if you could during the break.
Jimmy, call him, Jimmy. Please call him on air because this tickles me.
Just call him. You just say, hey, listen, I'm curious, what are you guys serving for dinner tonight?
Tell him that your cousin Rollo is in there and you want to know what he's eating.
If I call them, they might come after me and put me in there.
No, what are you talking about? People call them all day long, find out what's on the menu.
Yeah.
Ask them when the next time they're serving pico de gallo.
Jimbo, come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy.
Los Marlins, they're in action today, gentlemen. 7:10 p.m. is your first pitch. They're in New York. They're going to play the Mets.
That's right. You can go see them.
I got a 7:00 flight.
In and out, huh?
Yeah, I'll stay up here.
Yeah.
We're in the actual studio that Tupac got shot.
Oh, he was walking out of that studio. That's right. Yeah.
And in the elevator that they shot him in, they left the bullet holes in the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they did one on purpose, and Ryan Clark took a video of me and him in the elevator. I don't know what's going on because I never know where I am. But it's Quad Studios, and Tupac got shot in the building I'm sitting in.
Who are you guys interviewing? Can you tell?
I can't tell because I told you people try to undercut us now.
I got you. Someone in the rap game?
In the life game.
In the life game.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
Rick Rubin.
You hit it. Rick Rubin. You hit it on the head.
By the way, Tupac allegedly got shot in that
You think
building.
he's still alive?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Jimmy, call the morgue and
see if Tupac got shot, Jimmy. Look into it.
this show has too many toppings. This show is chaos. Somebody puts on the text, more than 2 toppings and the quality of the pizza doesn't matter. And he's right.
No, you still appreciate the fresh bread and the fresh crust and the cheese and the great tomato sauce, but you have toppings. You're a man.
It's all overwhelming at that point.
You're overwhelmed by bacon?
The bread and the cheese and the tomato sauce is overwhelmed.
So the toppings are what?
Limited to 2. In a very, very specific scenario, maybe 3.
Look at this piece of, look at that.
Because if I got a barbecue chicken pizza,
oh my goodness,
then you've got the chicken, you've got onions, and I don't know if you consider the barbecue. So I guess barbecue sauce is just the sauce. So no, that's 2 toppings. 2 toppings.
Bacon, ham, pepperoni, ground beef. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for this segment to end.
And sausage too, right?
Yes, they're meat lovers.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
See, on that specific pizza, I'd agree. It's just too much.
It's too much.
But
you've got conflicting tastes. You've got it just doesn't work.
You're not eating a pizza at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you eating? So I'm biting a slice of bread off of a crust. It's not pizza anymore. What is it?
Kind of just taking a handful of meats,
Yeah.
like random meats. You're actually eating like a charcuterie with your hand and no crackers.
Yeah. Because at that point, Crowder, you don't want pizza. You want a trip to Texas to Brazil.
Right. Exactly.
It's so good though.
Nah, it's really not.
and it just explodes in your mouth.
Well, that's a you problem.
But a
I
veggie pizza.
I would take that back immediately.
A veggie pizza, Hawk. That is something where there's flavors that complement one another.
There are not.
Well, there is.
How many veggies are on a veggie pizza?
All of them. Every single one.
The only veggies that you could do on a pizza are onions or green peppers, and not together.
What do you get, Solana? Onions, green peppers, banana peppers, broccoli, all kind of foolishness.
Everything. Olives.
Oh, olives mess up everything. I'm with Hoch.
Everything.
Olives mess up anything you touch.
Let me just dump a bottle of salt on the pizza.
Yeah, I hate an olive.
Situation. I do like Keith back there laughing the entire time. There's something about having live laughter.
Normally that's reserved for Jimmy, but he is so scared about having to call Rikers Island in the commercial.
Oh, you're calling Rikers Island today, Jimmy. You are absolutely calling Rikers Island.
Jimmy, you got 4 hours, Jimmy. You might as well just pull this trigger.
Calling Rikers Island.
LeBron and ESPN, gentlemen, this should surprise nobody, are, according to Andrew Marchand of The Athletic, closing in on an agreement for a behind-the-scenes documentary series that will be similar to Michael Jordan's The Last Dance.
Oh, okay. Not surprising.
But he signed a 2-year deal.
Right.
He's doing The Last Dance in his second to last year?
Last Dance style. It's not The Last Dance.
But this won't just be documentation or a video series of his last stop in Philadelphia. This appears to be the works, or in the works, for a LeBron career documentary.
Oh, okay.
It's going to use stuff from his entire career. There's been a video camera following him everywhere pretty much since he was 17 years old.
Gotcha.
I like that.
Any of you have any strong feelings? Again, I'm just playing catch-up here. I didn't listen to the show on LeBron potentially commuting from New York City to Philadelphia while playing for the 76ers.
I wouldn't want to live in Philly, so I get it.
I think now we know it's all about basketball. Because to Hawk's point, like, who wants to live in Philly? Yeah. And also, I've said it from the beginning, it's the best roster that he was talking about. Giannis Bam or Jaylen Brown, Edgecombe, Maxey, and Joel Embiid. It's the best roster. He's chasing another ring, and I don't have any problem with ring chasing, and it's obvious what he's doing.
And if he's in Philly and he gets there from New York City in 45 minutes because he's taking a helicopter, if he's there for practice and he's there for games, what's the difference? Somebody works in Washington, D.C., but they commute in from Virginia every day. Like, this happens all over the place. So, yeah, what do I care where he's driving in from?
Well, that's ridiculous. Both of you are wrong on this. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you're going to choose a city, embrace the city, be one with that city. And instead, he's like, "Oh, I don't want to live in your city. I'll play with your team." That gives you the best chance to win.
Where did Ndamukong Suh live?
Crowder? That's a question for
you
Crowder.
Have no idea is my point, because you didn't care. But with LeBron, we have to care where he's living. Like, you have no idea. Ndamukong Suh did not embrace this city. Who cares?
Well, there's a reason why we don't embrace Ndamukong Suh anymore.
But Solana, you have to be truthful in the best roster. He joined the best roster that was available on this list, right?
That's debatable, but it's certainly one of the best rosters.
That one's debatable. I debated you on
yesterday. Debatable.
I believe it is debatable. The best player out of all starting 10 is in Miami.
The best starting 5 is Philadelphia.
Well, maybe, but the best player is on Miami.
And I'd argue, Crowder, that fit-wise, I mean, we went over that list talk on Friday. I think you might have been out, Crowder, where everybody on that team needs the ball to be successful. At least that's how it's been throughout their careers. I mean, Jaylen Brown, said his favorite season in a Celtics uniform was this past year. Why? Because the other guy who needs the ball wasn't available. So how are those players going to complement one another when LeBron, too, will need the basketball and is planning on running point guard?
Nick Nurse will figure it out.
All right, anything else? Because I want to have enough time with Gino.
Just that the Marlins do play tonight, and looks like Leo Messi may be back with Inter Miami on Saturday, a little bit earlier than expected. Your weather in South Florida right now, I spent 2 days on the beach in Miami Beach. Here's what's going to happen. It's sunny right now. It's bright and sunny. And then in about 30 minutes, it's going to pour. There's going to be a monsoon in about 30 minutes. Just wait it out. If you're in your car, drive safely. 7 and 10 on the wheel. Is that what it is? 7 and 10?
Look at that slice that Crowder just ate, though. I mean, great undercarriage on that slice. Like, that looks like heaven.
My goodness. This is delicious.
Only it didn't have all those toppings.
A lot of meat in your mouth.
Look, you look confused. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what you're eating.
I'm flabbergasted by pepperoni.
You are. You're overwhelmed. There's chaos. Chaos.
I love chaos in my mouth.
Well, you'll fit in just fine at Rikers Island. See if they have any vacancies, Jimmy.
That's your weather report. It's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155.
All right. Gino Torretta joins us in the next segment. We'll talk some college football and pro football with him.
Hey, what about $30 million in guaranteed prizes? Does that sound interesting to you? Well, it should. $30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circa Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rake. We'll start off with the Circa Million. 18 weeks of point spread action, 128 ways to win. Then you've got the Circa Survivor. Pick one winner each week. Last one standing wins. And then it's the granddaddy. It's the Circa Grandissimo with a $100,000 entry. You enter in Nevada, but you play from anywhere. That's $30 million guaranteed. Visit circasports.com for all the details.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Have you enjoyed today's show from whatever you've heard?
No.
to represent me and my family.
Hey, Gino, you got me?
Yeah, except my speakers are coming through the whatchamacallit. Hold on, let me restart
All right.
Remember the honey?
What's up, Gino?
God, the speakers are still going to.
It's all right. Let me walk you through it really quickly. So you see the little gear at the bottom? There's like a settings gear. If you click on that. All right.
Audio.
You go to audio. What does it say for speaker?
It doesn't say speaker. It says mic.
Okay. All right. And then what about at the bottom of your computer screen? Like forget about StreamYard for a second. There may be an audio settings tab as well where you can map the audio.
Hold on. Sound.
Can you hear us okay though?
Hold on.
If we have to rock it like this?
There, now we're good.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, we're coming back in 30 seconds, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Cool and crisp Modelo.
Ah, yes. Gino Toretta's checking in on the Toyota hotline. Gino won the Heisman Trophy and a couple of natties. I mean, if you're paying attention, a little Heisman, a couple of natties. I mean, not a bad resume to have while he was at UM. And nowadays, you can hear him during college football season calling games nationally on Touchdown Radio. And he'll join us every week during football season, courtesy of our friends at Plumbers Local 519. Local 519 members are proud supporters of South Florida, the Miami Hurricanes, and the community. For more than a century, Local 519 has been protecting the health of our communities while helping build South Florida. If you're ready to build a career that you can be proud of, join the next generation of skilled union professionals at UA Plumbers Local 519. Good, Gino. What do you got there behind you? Couple of game balls. What is that?
That is my jersey retirement ball, our 30th anniversary ball, and a ball signed by all the guys at the Heisman last year. I don't know, 20 some guys. So I do have to start because I was listening yesterday. I love Coach Al. Him and my wife are BFFs after sitting together at the national championship game. But we are big fans of the Channing Crowder parenting method of break her bleeping arms, and also when you said little Chan had to make it around a neighborhood in a certain amount of time, Tiger Woods wasn't born Tiger Woods. His dad made him swing a million times, and then he became Tiger Woods. So
built, not born, Gino. Built, not born. That's what we believe in.
Did you hear what Coach Al said yesterday, Gino? Sundays are a day of rest. That's a day of recovery. And Crowder,
what I heard from Coach L? I'd be trying to get him to commute up to Davie 1 or 2 days a week because it sounded like there was an interest. He could get the girl to ball in the paint. That's what I heard.
Gino, You drop 8 points in a minute. The ball is in your hands next series. I don't understand.
I might have dropped 8 points in my basketball career.
You know what a good guy Coach L is? I was giving him the business yesterday on the show about he and his wife are driving up to Tampa for the UF basketball.
He probably gave you an answer today that they'll pick you up.
He texted me last night. By the way, if you're serious about wanting to ride with us, let me know. We'll be happy to take you. He is a good guy. Gino would never take me. I tried to get into Gino's suite during his retirement ceremony. He locked the door.
Oh, you know what? In piss off, isn't that the soccer terms? I mean, because you know as well as I do. I gave you my suite number. You didn't come up. I told you where were you, and you said I was in the stands. I go, I know where you were. You could have made it up there. So
I remember. We have a vacuum going on in there, Crowder.
It's a lot going on up here in New York, man. I'm not a fan of this city.
Where are
crazy.
You? Are you in a like a ballroom?
I'm in the production studio that Tupac was shot in. I wasn't playing earlier.
So are they finally vacuuming up everything?
Yeah, they're getting the bullets out now. 20 years later.
Gino, so the Hurricanes open the football season Friday, September 4th against Stanford. Your first touchdown radio game is what? Saturday the 5th?
September 5th, and I actually just figured out because my Casey Jones, who does the sideline, he goes, are we going to the Miami-Stanford game on Friday night? And I'm like,
that's right. You're going to be out west.
Yeah, it's down in the Bay. So I can honestly say I've been to a few Stanford games. I've broadcasted USC when they had Caleb Williams, and when I say there will be seats available, there will be seats available.
You think to open the season, Stanford and prime time on a
USC
Friday night.
had Caleb Williams, who went on to win the Heisman, Jordan Addison, and a bunch of dudes a few years ago. And that will be before their student body is in classes.
Oh, right.
And there couldn't have been 10,000 people. There wasn't hardly anybody there. Now, Miami, I would think Miami draw well, but remember, USC there's a lot of alumni right there, and they didn't go to that game. So I'm just saying.
Gino, you've watched them all. We've talked to a couple people. I forget who it was, Solana, but somebody said Mensa is head and shoulders better than Carson Beck. Is that correct?
Well, I would say that Carson Beck was injured for pretty much most of the season last year. I mean, let's be honest. He didn't go through a spring practice, and that's what we were talking about at the start of last year. Okay, how much are those mental drills going to help? And if you look at the offense and what Shannon did offensively, it was a lot of short passes to Malachi and things like that. We did not push the ball. Miami didn't push the ball down the field. Mensa is a whole different dude. If you go back and watch tapes, wherever he's been, my guy likes throwing it deep, and he is aggressive with the ball. You got arguably the best, one of the definitely the top 5 playmaker in college football, Malachi. You got his wideout that came from Duke, who had 1,000 yards. I think he had 77 catches. So they're going to be loaded that way. And I would just say that he's 100% healthy, Channing, and I think that's how they go into the season. And you will see more of the Cam Ward offense than what we saw last year.
What are realistic expectations? This team is, and I know we're at the end of July here. We still got a ways to go through practice and really ramping up. But what's realistic? Because they go to a national championship game. They're probably a drive away from winning a natty last season. Now you do have a new quarterback, but people are super high on Mensa. You do have Malachi Toney coming back. He's not going to surprise anyone this year. Who he is out there. Are national championship aspirations realistic a second year in a row?
I would say playoff is a given. And yes, I would think that. I think here's your question marks going in. They lost 3 dudes on the offensive line. And, and I know the other guys played a bunch, but the size of Markel Bell and those guys, they were just enormous. So, okay, how quickly is Cantwell and these young guys going to step up and be able to start and play, 15, 16 games, whatever they play now by the time the playoffs are done. I think that then your offense, your skill guys are good. I mean, obviously Malachi, you got Fletcher and everybody, the backs are back. Defensively, you lost 2 studs on the defensive front. Not going to lie, that's going to hurt. You lost one of the safeties, who was a great playmaker. Count Scott, I think the DB, he's gone as well. So there are holes, but when are they going to be tested? They're going to be tested October 3rd, going to Clemson, and they're going to be tested going to Notre Dame. And Notre Dame is going to be a different animal because we don't have, Miami doesn't have the heat, humidity of an early game, and the Midwestern boys, which aren't used to that. It's going to be the opposite. We might get a November, awful weather game up there in South Bend. So I think those are really your opportunities for bumps in the road.
Hoch said nobody would be surprised by Malachi Toney, and obviously nobody will be. But how difficult is that? Because Gino, you have the idea of Darian Mensah coming here in part because of that weapon, and Malachi entering year 2 after he was 17, tearing up the ACC, saying, I want to take that a step further. But on the flip side, you have defenses saying, oh, we're not giving that guy an inch this season. How difficult is that to navigate where you want to use this weapon and take that weapon even further, but everybody's going to be scheming against him?
Well, they're going to do that. In the NFL, I'd say it's probably a little easier to scheme against it because you have enough time and that. I think in college, they've moved him around so much in motion, and Channing knows you motion a guy across the formation. I don't care what they say. They can't jam the guy at the line of scrimmage. He's running sideways. He can run around anybody coming up to jam. So I think that, Coach Dawson will do a good job of moving him around. But, they're going to focus on trying to stop him. But if they focus on, I would say if they're going to focus on trying to stop a slot receiver, if you move him to the outside, Fletcher and our backs they're going to run wild. I mean, you pick your poison. Either you're stopping the run or you're stopping the pass. And whatever they decide to do, you just offensively, you do the opposite. And I think that, Miami's got the weapons on the outside and the skill guys that they're going to make you pay. And it's just a matter of, I think it's great that he is a slot receiver because he can move. They can't jam him at the line of scrimmage. He's quick as a cat, and then once he gets his hands on the ball, I just, Kevin Williams I played with played with the Cowboys for a bunch of years. Same deal. It didn't matter, put him on the line of scrimmage, run quick reverses with him, just get him the ball. Get him the ball as fast as possible and let him make some moves.
And Gino, I did an interview today, and they were, I waved the yellow and blue SEC flag proudly, being a Florida guy. But Indiana, Ohio State, Michigan, last 3 years it was Big Ten. Is that NIL? Like, is it, because Lane Kiffin now at LSU, Summerall saying what it is at Florida, Kirby Smart, who won 2 of them already before that run. Is it swinging? Or can I still wave my yellow and blue flag proudly because Hoch and Solana hate it?
Oh, I don't think there's any question. I mean, top to bottom, the SEC is still the best conference. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just look at, draft day and the talent.
There's some ifs, ands,
that they load up on.
You see what I did?
Definitive.
I think the Big Ten is awful proud right now. They're pumping out their chests and all this. And, they want a 24-team playoff. Well, why do they want a 24-team playoff? Because outside of the top 3, I'll give you maybe 4 teams. Come on. You're talking about a bunch of teams that were 9-3 at the end of the season, and they shouldn't be in the playoffs. You have no right out. I'll give you a 16-team playoff. Okay, fine. Get 16. Maybe get a couple upsets, and we go from there. But 24 teams in the playoff, why do we even play in the regular season? I mean, you might as well just take the preseason rankings and say, okay, let's play a round robin for the next, 4 months and see who comes out the best. But I think top to bottom, I think week in and week out, there's no let up in the Southeastern Conference. Is that going to change? I don't know if it's going to change away from that, because if you look at cold hard dollars, and cold hard dollars are what a lot of these kids are deciding on where they're going to go to school. The SEC and the Big Ten are the schools with the most amount of money. So I think that those schools have the money. They're able to recruit, and they got some pretty good coaches, and I think Miami's done a great job of, they've essentially matched the money part. And no offense, you can't move good weather to South Bend, Indiana. I mean, we're like what, you know what I mean? I like, when I came to Miami, it's like, why not come to Miami when you're a quarterback and you want to throw the ball, you want to compete for a national championship, and I think you do that, and you're one of the best cities in America.
Did you have a nickname?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, probably a lot of nicknames. I think Cortez gave me the most grief when I started my freshman year. In my redshirt freshman year, he somebody said I was up for the Heisman after one start. He started calling me Mr. Heisman. So Tez had my man had a big fat tongue.
Did anyone call you Gino Marino down here though? Because you were in South
Lamar.
Florida.
Yeah, they would call me Gino Marino or something like that. Yeah, that was a little bit. Yeah,
he's a rare bird, because very rarely do you have superstar athletes who don't have a nickname. Yesterday we were talking. You saw Jeff Conine's son, Griffin Conine, had another game winner yesterday for the Marlins, and I have dubbed him. Jeff Conine's Mr. Marlin. I call Griffin Mr. Marwin. You see?
Terrible.
You see, it's Mr. Marwin.
I thought you were joking on the fact that they hadn't lost a game for a month. I swear to God, I was like, what is Mr. Marwin?
Mr. Marwin.
What was Marino's nickname? Marino? Dan?
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man.
I don't ever remember anybody calling him Dan the Man. I just call him Marino.
Dan the Man.
You don't need no damn nickname.
Yeah,
I didn't have a nickname.
No, he is the rare bird. Gino's the rare bird. Star athlete, Heisman Trophy winner. Doesn't have a nickname.
I'd like to nominate one.
Okay.
Barbecue champ. Barbecue champ. Number one.
The Big Tortellini.
The Big Tortellini. What do you think of that?
No. That has a connotation that I'm like 400 pounds and drinking red wine at the table.
Remember
with a
Laverne and
napkin
Shirley? Remember Laverne and Shirley, the big ragu, and he was fit.
I like Laverne and Shirley. That was back in the day. No.
You know what? Ask the pizza question, because y'all gave me hell earlier.
He's Italian. This is a good spot for him, because Crowder's in New York. He got a slice. He got a slice with pepperoni, sausage, bacon, ham,
holy crap,
ground beef. And I said, when you have that many toppings, you're defiling the pizza. You have chaos going on, because you can't enjoy the pizza. You can't enjoy all those flavors. I say no pizza should have more than 2 toppings.
I would disagree. I think you go pepperoni. Here would be my go-tos: sausage and peppers.
Tell us, Big Tortellini.
Sausage and peppers would be one.
Mm-hmm.
Pepperoni would be the other. And then you have to have a combination, which a combination would be pepperoni, sausage, peppers, onions, all the vegetable, mushrooms, and everything. Those are your 3 pizza options.
It's ridiculous, because you don't even know what's going on at that point. What are you eating? You don't know.
I disagree. You're eating a combo. What go into a pizza joint? There's always an option for a combination pizza.
Right, for dummies like Crowder, walk in there and they go, "Oh, $40 for a slice."
Now, if I'm buying a piece, there's no way they had a piece of pizza with all those toppings on it. So I don't.
Yeah, someone dropped something on the floor and they sold it to him at a huge markup.
I said all the meat.
Crowder, where are you at? Are you in the West Side? Where are you?
I'm 2 blocks from Times Square. I went to Ray's.
All right, you need to go to John's Pizza down on Bleecker, and there's also a John's in the Theater District.
You know what happened?
Go get a sausage and pepper, or you go get a calzone. And I'm telling you.
You know what happened to Solana at John's on Bleecker?
What happened?
Rat right across his foot.
No way.
It was a mouse, actually, not a rat, but a mouse I'm sitting inside.
Couldn't have
Hox,
been. It wasn't a mouse because New York's filled with rats.
they're filled with mouses too, with
well,
mice.
those we call mice.
Mouses. Mouses.
But it was a rat.
Hey, what'd you say, Channing? To show off that degree? Where's that college diploma?
You know, I think it's mice, Gino.
He got waitlisted at UCF. Have you ever heard of such? That's not even a joke. He got waitlisted at UCF.
I wasn't going there
How?
anyway.
They have like 75,000 students.
That's what I said. They created a wait list for him. They've never had someone on there before.
They told Solana, take it easy. We'll get back to you.
That was it sounded like that was a shakedown for a donation from the Solana family. Hey, you give us a donation, we'll move you quickly off the wait list.
Yeah,
be
all
a
I know is the
golden
last
knight.
time FIU played UM, we all remember what happened
Right,
there.
settle down. Gino Toretta, the big tortellini, will join us on Thursdays, courtesy of our friends by the Plumbers Local 519. Local 519 members, proud supporters of South Florida and the Hurricanes and the community. And for more than a century, Local 519 has been protecting the health of our communities while helping build South Florida. And if you're ready to build a career you can be proud of, join the next generation of skilled union professionals at UA Plumbers Local 519.
Hey,
Thank
before
you.
I go, Channing,
Yes.
did little Chan make it on the next lap?
Yeah, he got 936.
All right.
When I
All
pushed
right.
him.
How do you feel about the coach, chowing down on 7-topping pizza while he's telling the kid, oh, you didn't make it in 9.5 minutes, do another lap?
941, don't cut it, Gino. You got to be under 940.
Hey, bar has already been set high.
Yes, sir.
Gino Toretta, the big tortellini, and Channing Crowder, Mr. 5-topping. All right, we'll take a break. See you, Gino.
See you guys.
There you go. Gino Toretta. We'll come back after this.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
We'll have some sound today from Jeff Hafley, I'm thinking, right? Do we have some sound from him?
We do.
All right. Jeff Hafley spoke with the media today at Dolphins practice. We will listen to him. Crowder's doing the show from New York City, Times Square.
Hey.
And I'm in studio with Jimmy and Solana. I'm in Miami. So there's a great listener to this program, Keith. And for those of you who are on the YouTube chat, you see Miami Heat Keith all the time. You can see him if you're watching. He's behind Jimmy right there. He's wearing one of my son's T-shirts. Show him the shirt. Look at that. That's the Hoch, Crowder, Solana, and Jimmy shirt.
Nice.
That shirt is available at horsemuffins.com or hochlovesavocadotoast.com. Show him the hoodie, too. He bought a Hoch Loves Avocado Toast hoodie, which happens to be my favorite design on the website, designed by my son. But anyway, do you remember a few weeks ago on this show, I was talking, or maybe Solana brought it up, there was a collab between Mountain Dew and a gas station, a large chain of gas stations in the Midwest called Quick Stop. Is that it? For whatever reason, I cannot remember the name of the
Quick Trip.
It sounds nasty.
They did a Mountain Dew donut collab. And I said, does anyone in the Midwest have a connection to get us these donuts? And Keith went to work contacting friends in the Midwest.
Are they good?
I'm going to tell you in a second. I haven't tried one yet.
It sounds nasty.
They look great because they look like those sour cream donuts that I love, because I don't know what type of donut this is. It's not like a fluffy donut. It's like, but I love the way that this looks. Well, look, they're called Mountain Dew Dunker Donuts. And you see it says the Quickery. So that's the gas station, Quickery Bake Shop. And Keith, God bless him, called in some favors and got us these Mountain Dew donuts. And they actually look kind of good to me. Do they look good to you or no?
They look good. The thought of Mountain Dew in bread form is weird.
Right. A strange collab at best. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy cannot wait for the donuts to make it back to his side. Come on in, Jimmy. Go ahead. You want to try one with me? Are you going to try one of these, or are you scared?
No, he's going to bring us one.
He's scared trying. I don't think he's going to try one of these. He does not like weird flavors. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Eat the damn donut, Jimmy.
Yeah, take a little piece there. Here you go. Get on camera. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Very sugary, like very sweet.
It tastes like Mountain Dew.
Oh, your 305 alarm is going on. Hit the 305 alarm.
It's 305. Dale. God bless.
Dale.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
305, sponsored by Miami Lakes Chevrolet, where you walk in as a customer and drive out as family. I like that Jimmy forgot the donuts. No, take the whole box.
I sent him in there. I said, hey, bring us back one so we can try it together. You just forgot.
It's a very good, sweet, sugary donut. I don't know how much it tastes like Mountain Dew, though.
Because Mountain Dew is a very distinct flavor.
Yeah. Well,
it's a sugar donut.
It's a sugar donut. Maybe with a little citrus.
Yeah,
and obviously, like the green, the bright green Mountain Dew color, for whatever reason, makes it appealing. What do you think, Solana? Solana's taking a bite.
It does taste like Mountain Dew a little.
Yeah?
A little bit.
A little bit, like a hint.
Yeah, but it does. Like, I could, if I ate this without knowing it was a Mountain Dew donut, I'd probably say this tastes like Mountain Dew.
No chance.
Yeah.
No chance. No way.
It doesn't smell good. It does have like a weird smell to it.
Smells like bread almost.
Yeah. But it doesn't taste bad. It does have a bit of a citrus note.
Yeah, it's got a citrus note.
He swears he's so high class.
He is a sommelier of donuts.
Citrus
note. A citrus note. It's
maybe a little
nice
almond undertone.
Spent time as a Dunkin' Donuts attaché for a couple months.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Hey, this actually tastes pretty good.
Attaché.
An attaché.
That tastes good.
What did you mean by that? I'm just curious. What did you mean by
I have no idea.
donuts attaché?
I saw it in a doc yesterday. I wanted to work it in somehow.
Oh, he said mouses a couple segments ago.
That is true. Fair point.
Yeah.
It's a good donut. It just doesn't. It doesn't jump out at you that it's Mountain Dew. I liked it though. Thank you, Keith.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, K-Rock.
That was K-Rock. Thank you, K-Rock.
I give a nickname to anybody.
Except Gino Toretta. Guy doesn't have a nickname. Crazy. At 57 years old, he's finally been dubbed the Big Linguini.
The Big Linguini.
The good
That
nickname.
wasn't it.
Wasn't? Big Rigatoni?
Was
Keep
it Big
going.
Rigatoni?
You'll get there. at
What
some
was
point.
it? Big Cannelloni? The Big Stuffed Shell. What was it? I forgot.
The big tortellini.
Big Tortellini.
But I do
Big
like
tortellini.
the big linguini too.
Well, thank you, Keith. It's good. I just don't know how much it delivers as like a Mountain Dew donut mashup, but it was good. All right.
If you were doing a road trip in the Midwest, you came across one of these quick trips, would you stop and get a Mountain Dew donut?
Yeah.
Like just one donut?
Yeah, sure. Sure. But I like, again, it's because it's unique to a location. I like things that are still unique to locations that aren't available everywhere because that's such a rarity nowadays. It's one of the reasons that I think, In-N-Out Burger is so popular. They're company owned. Their whole thing about not expanding out east is they don't feel like they could have the quality control. They don't feel like they have the infrastructure to get the ingredients they want to use to the East Coast in a timely fashion. They'd have to build their suppliers along the East Coast. Like it would be a major capital expense. And so they're just not doing it. And I think that's such a rarity because most people would go, so it won't be the same quality, but everybody loves In-N-Out Burger. So just start opening them everywhere. And I like the fact that they don't.
That thought, who hits them in the head is that damn Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, holy mackerel.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's that I'd have to wait in line.
It's crazy what goes on in there.
Yep.
It's a frenzy in there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And you walk in and you're like, you've been to big stores before. You know what I mean? But you walk in and you're like, oh my God, look at all the beef jerky. They're making sandwiches in the middle.
Skittle beef jerky. I'll try some.
Just crazy. All right, let's want to catch up here on the clock. We had gone a little bit long with Gino Toretta. Let's do headlines brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
Dolphins did have practice today, ladies and gentlemen. And just seems like defensively things are moving along, a little bit quicker.
You're moving the lawn.
They moved the whole lawn.
They moved the lawn. This was a big thing for them. They wanted to move the lawn, and they have moved the lawn.
That's some defense. You moving the lawn.
I had to let it go, but you jumped all over me in the first segment today. You were relentless. So,
But to be fair, you didn't have a donut in your mouth.
all right, move it along.
He moved the lawn. Jesus.
I was just reading some notes. David Fioronez from the South Florida Sun Sentinel. He said Chop and Chris Johnson had their hands on the football. Zane Anderson intercepted a pass that went off Tutu Atwell on a pass from Malik Willis. And Malik Willis was later picked off by Ronnie Harrison.
By the way, speaking of correcting Solana, in the first segment, he talked about having your hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 7.
Yeah.
He said, isn't that the way that you do it? I got a text from Ira Winderman at the Sun Sentinel who says, 10 and 2 on the wheel, you moron. If it was 10 and 7, Solana, you would only be holding the left side of the steering wheel.
He's driving a loop-de-loop. He's taking a bunch of rights. We just saw that house. We just saw that house.
In Parliament. Yeah.
He's taking all rights.
Such a great observation by Ira.
He's out there looking for mouses.
Go back to Europe, Ira.
Funny.
10-7.
The Marlins, they do play tonight, gentlemen. You guys see these new Inter Miami jerseys that were released?
I like them.
They're third jerseys.
I like them.
These may be the best Inter Miami jerseys released ever.
Yeah, I dig them.
They're going to play on Saturday here at New Stadium. Marlins open up a weekend series against the New York stinking Mets tonight.
All right.
Looks like they're slow playing Devon Achane a little bit in camp. You guys okay with that?
Yep.
Protect the investment.
Because they are going to use him to his core. Because when this season starts and defenses all over the league are able to shut down our passing game, Devon Achane is going to be Ricky Williams.
Why does he need carries in camp? He's about to get 30 touches a game.
You just made a big investment in him. You want him to be healthy. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason you made a big investment in him is because you know what he can do.
Take it easy, Devon. We need you here in about a month.
Yep.
All right, guys. Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 90 degrees. It is hot. Could be some rain coming in a little bit later. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the mid to upper 80s. That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a free estimate.
What are we giving the Mountain Dew donuts? 3 out of 100?
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
You still have him down pat. That's perfect. Years ago. And that's a perfect impersonation of him. It's pretty good.
They're pretty good.
I give about a 3 out of 100. What would you give it out of 10, Solana? Mountain Dew donuts.
I have that review, by the way, if you want it.
How long is it?
29 seconds.
Oh, okay. This is a online food reviewer. He is reviewing a Burger King
funnel cake.
Burger King funnel cakes, and there's a surprise twist at the end.
I got this like an hour ago, so if it doesn't taste completely hot, then I don't know. But it's the new funnel cake fries. See, let me take a bite here. And it got like white filling. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's all right. Not the best. You know, it just tastes like regular funnel cake, but like very fast foody. Like, it's all right. It could be way, way better. But you know, I'll give it a good review because it's all right. You know, it's not completely horrible. If I had to rate it out of 100, I'd say a 3 out of 100. I wouldn't say this is actually that good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's not. Could be better, but it's just pretty good. I'm gonna give it. And he goes, I'm gonna give it a good review. What are his bad reviews?
I don't know.
This is no good. I sentence them to death.
3.
Pretty good. 3 out of 100. All right, I want to listen to some Jeff Hafley sound in the next segment. I want to enjoy some more Mountain Dew donuts during the break. I got a lot to get to. On Hard Rock Bet, everyone's invited to this party, and your name is on the list. Sign up with Hard Rock Bet today and bet $5 on anything. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. So you got a winning bet plus an extra $150 to bet with. That's how you get the party started on Hard Rock Bet. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. If you're still thinking soccer, we were just talking about it. Miami has returned from All-Star break. They host Columbus on Saturday. Maybe you're interested in building a same-game parlay. Maybe you like the GOAT to score twice. He might play. A winger to record an assist. Maybe Miami to score at least 3 goals. However you draw it up, Hard Rock Bet gives you tons of ways to stack your picks into an epic same-game parlay. If you already have the Hard Rock Bet app, open it right now. They've got new promos every single day. No sweat bets. Oh, today's Thursday. They do the Thursday drop. So you definitely want to open the Hard Rock Bet app today and see what's waiting for you. Some sports fans call this the slow period until football season, but on Hard Rock Bet, we call it baseball season. You've got games to bet on every day. The action is always on the Hard Rock Bet app. Training camp is underway, which means football season is right around the corner, but you don't have to wait till kickoff to start betting on football. Head over to the Hard Rock Bet app right now. Lock in your favorite futures. Who wins it all? Who's going to be the MVP? Which team is that sneaky dark horse to make the playoffs? And if you're more into the college game, who's going to win the Natty? If you've got a crystal ball, now is the time to use it. Get your pigskin predictions up on Hard Rock Bet today. It all starts with you downloading the Hard Rock Bet app right now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Ground beef.
I want to hear some sound from Jeff Halfley, but I want to update a couple other things as well, as long as we were correcting a couple things in the last segment. Solana also said at the beginning of the show that LeBron, according to reports, is working on a Last Dance style documentary that will air on ESPN, I think you said.
Not on ESPN. I just read a report from The Athletic.
Yeah. Maverick Carter tweeted out, and LeBron has now retweeted it. We are not doing anything like The Last Dance. LeBron doesn't even know when his last season is. And that's what we had said when you first said it. You're like, well, how could he do The Last Dance if he signed a 2-year contract or whatever? Maverick Carter is saying that is a erroneous report, and LeBron has retweeted it. So they are not working on that. Doesn't mean that they're not going to do a documentary. Trust me, there's going to be a LeBron documentary.
Oh, and watched, and I will watch it.
And someone else has DM'd me on Instagram the Rikers Island menu for today. And he said, tell Jimmy you're welcome. I did the work for him. Breakfast today, Crowder's in New York, and we were talking about maybe they would serve like pico de gallo as the entire lunch at Rikers Island. Let's see. Today is Thursday. Breakfast, chilled fresh apple. You think it's really chilled?
Last night chilled.
Cornflakes.
Warm apple slices, cornflakes.
Whole grain bagel.
A schmear?
Cream cheese. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Man, this is nice.
White milk.
Okay. 2%.
As opposed to?
No. How much to turn this white milk?
How about how you turn y'all into white milk?
Coffee and sugar. The lunch today is sweet and sour chicken, steamed white rice, steamed carrots, white bread, margarine, no butter, margarine, chilled mandarin oranges,
okay,
grape beverage.
Man, I'll get fat in jail. I like this menu.
Can I get a refill on this grape beverage?
How about I turn y'all into grape beverage? Huh?
And tonight at Rikers Island, if you're curious what's for dinner at Rikers Island tonight, elbow macaroni with meat sauce.
Okay.
Steamed peas and carrots.
Man.
White bread and margarine. Chilled rice pudding.
What?
Terrible dessert. That's a terrible dessert.
Well, do they need dessert? What are they deserting?
Well, I mean, they have it pretty bad in there. They can't get something better than rice pudding. Orange beverage.
Oh, okay.
And if you're so inclined, they also are offering a meatless tomato sauce.
Oh, for the vegetarians.
Yes. Ooh, tomorrow lunch. Sheet pan pizza.
That's
I guarantee you hear all over Rikers Island. This pan pizza is sheet. Because it's a sheet. It's sheet. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like sheet cake. This is sheet pan pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. Saturday is hot dog day. Get yourself a glizzy.
I don't want that glizzy.
Yeah. Well, now do you want to know what they have for lunch?
Jimmy. We have Jimmy for lunch.
No, they do have hot dog day on Saturday.
Hey, Jimmy, don't go to jail, Jimmy. It's not going to work out for you.
I stay out of trouble. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sunday night, they have a Jamaican beef patty for dinner.
Man, if I keep
Chocolate
betting on
pudding.
Uruguay, I need to go to Rikers.
That's it's a better they're better desserts than the rice pudding. They have chocolate pudding on Sunday, oatmeal cookies on Saturday,
Ooh.
and Hawaiian beverage.
Mm.
That's the Czech cola version of Hawaiian punch, I'm guessing.
Jimmy, you still got a call though, Jimmy.
Oh, Wednesday they've got orange sherbet.
Man,
Sherbet.
I might just go slap somebody.
Tuesday, yellow cake with chocolate icing. That's the best kind of cake.
Man, this is a meal.
Man. Sometimes you
Oh,
don't know.
let's
how
go to
good
Rikers
they are.
together.
I'm telling you, you and I would kill it at Rikers. It'd be like stir crazy. We'd walk in there like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Meantime, I'm slumming it here, eating Mountain Dew donuts. They got sheet pizza.
Are you gonna keep them off me?
Yeah, man. You ever seen Stir Crazy? We bad. You ever seen Stir Crazy?
I just got to know you gonna keep them off me, huh?
I will keep them. I mean, if they try to get our sheet cake,
Yeah.
oh, you ain't getting my cornbread.
Oh, okay. Are we talking about literal sheet cake or we're talking about figurative sheet cake?
I'll keep them off you. Here's Jeff Halfley today at Dolphins practice. This is him saying that he's not a big fan of 7-on-7 drills.
I don't like 7-on-7. I mean, in OTAs, we kind of have to do it because of the rules, and I respect that. But for so many positions, it's just you want to play the game, right? You want to know the down and distance. You want to know the personnel. You don't want to just go out there and run plays. When you do 7-on-7, there's no rush. There's no – for the quarterback, they're not going to feel anything. There's no timing. There's no rhythm. It's just – I think you create a lot of bad habits, in spending time the last 2 years with Matt and really Kyle. I mean, those two guys from an offensive standpoint, they hated it. And then I started to feel the same way on defense. It's imagine you're a linebacker and you're dropping back, right? And the quarterback is looking this way and there's no rush. Well, then he can look here and then he can look here and then he can look here. That's not real, right? Now I'm a linebacker getting set. And now the quarterback's here, and you can kind of feel he's about to get hit. So as a linebacker, you can start to anticipate and break. You can't do that in 7-on-7. It's the same thing for corners, right? If I'm playing press corner and I make a guy stop and start at the line of scrimmage, there's a clock in my head that I know there's no way. I just throw off the timing. He's not getting the ball. In 7-on-7, it's like counting Mississippis when we were a kid or whatever you guys did. There is no Mississippis. So that's just – I want to just play football. I think that's how you get good.
Actually makes sense because I think I read yesterday that they started with 11. Maybe Perk told us yesterday they started with 11-on-11. Like they weren't doing 7-on-7s. Well, that explanation makes sense.
I told you, like I had the chance last week to meet Halfley, and he's a player. He played at South Carolina. Like he has a player mindset. You got to play football to play football. That 7-on-7's cute and all this underwear Olympics is cute, but I enjoy his approach to football that we sat and talked for a while. I think we're getting back to it to where, let's go choke the hell out of somebody. And that's how you get better at football.
Got a good DM from someone on Instagram. Jimmy, call Rikers Island and see how many toppings they allow on the sheet pan pizza. Can you do that? Just say, hey, I see you're having sheet pan pizza for lunch tomorrow. How many toppings is on that? I'm thinking about committing a crime tonight, but I want to, say that. I'm thinking about committing a crime tonight, but I want to see if it's going to be worth my time or not.
Jimmy, call Rikers. You got to do it before the end of the show. I'm excited about this one.
Somebody puts on the chat on YouTube, breakfast is at 4:45 a.m. or 4:50 a.m. Is that true?
It could be between 4 and 5 a.m.
It was early. When I was in jail, the sun wasn't out when they served breakfast, but it was in paper bags.
I would do the late sitting.
And there's not a sitting.
No, I would sign up, like on a cruise, I would sign up for the late seating.
There's no sign up. Hawk.
And then I wouldn't do the communal tables, where everybody, like I would probably do a reserve table and I would do the late seating.
Oh, okay. By the TV? You're in jail.
Yeah.
What if you want to sleep in a little?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would do the late seating. Even if I woke up early and I was a little bit hungry, there's probably more times I'd want to sleep in than wake up early.
You'll sleep in, Solana, because you
I'd
have a long night.
If I got up early, I'd hit the yard maybe and I get a walk in.
Y'all gonna have long nights, so you might as well sleep in.
I like to take a nice walk.
Everything's so like regimented in jail for what?
Yeah, I mean, what's everybody in a rush for? I got to get up early. What are you in a rush for? We're not going anywhere.
Listen, it's a good question, but everything is regimented, and I'm like, why do we have to wake up so early?
Jimmy, call Rikers Island and ask if you can speak to a manager.
Yeah,
just tell me you got some suggestions.
Jimmy, I'm gonna get the number. I'm gonna text you the number.
Well, who's the person in charge of a jail or a prison?
Yeah, the warden. Yeah, ask for the warden. Call him and ask for the warden.
He's like, who the hell is this?
I think I've got Joel Anthony's number if you want to talk to the warden.
Jimbo, 718-546-0700.
There you go. Call Rikers.
Call Rikers and just kind of figure it out.
Chop it up with them a little bit. Say, hey, I got a friend who's thinking about committing a crime, but he wants to know if there's a late seating for
Tell him he don't eat breakfast till 8.
You imagine they're like rattling your thing. Breakfast. I'm like, I signed up for the late seating.
Y'all go get a late seating, all right.
The inmates are going to beat my ass. The jailers are going to beat my ass.
They're going to do more than that.
The visitors are going to beat my ass.
You're going to have a tough time at Rikers, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Can't you just skip breakfast and opt in for brunch?
Can I do 2 lunches and no breakfast, Jimmy? See if the warden has a comment on that. Because I do tell the warden I do like Hawaiian beverage. All right, let's take a break. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and listen to more Jeff Hafley. We actually have more Jeff Hafley sound from practice today. So we take a Crowder's running away from the warden. Looked like you were running away from the warden. That was me when they came to wake me for the 4:45 business.
I'm telling y'all, I've really been to jail. This is funny.
Warden, I've spoken with a number of people on this cell block, and we're all kind of thinking breakfast is too early. Now, is there like a give and take here?
Your hawking is not going to work in jail, bro.
No,
I promise you.
Sure?
No.
I have a very persuasive personality.
Hey, I got the 3 crackheads with me, and they want to eat a little later on. Hawk, it's not going to work.
I don't know if you've noticed. I have the gift of gab.
You go gab, all right.
All right. Take a quick break, and we'll listen to more Jeff Hafley when we return.
If your garage doors are outdated, damaged, or not hurricane ready, don't wait. Call Allied Doors. You got to call Allied Doors. You have a beautiful home, beautiful family. You have a beautiful, well-kept yard, man. You have to have your garage doors updated. They can protect and upgrade your home fast, and Allied Doors are the best in the business. Serving South Florida since 1966. That's 60 years of trusted family-owned service. Don't wait. Don't be the neighbor that people are talking about. And if you're not them, you know who I'm talking about, where their garage doors are garbage, but they're a great family. Talk to them as well. Huge in-stock inventory, same-day service, custom impact-rated doors that are built to protect and upgrade your home fast. And once I got these Lift Masters in my home, Lift Master openers, they have the side-mounted ones, they have the top ones. It doesn't take 60 seconds to open your garage. They are built to perform. They're fast. They're quiet. You got to get the Lift Masters. Our personal home, my wife investment properties, we use Allied Doors, and I'm telling you, call Allied Doors. Let them come out and see what you're dealing with, and they will help you out. 954-942-8550. That's 954-942-8550, or visit allied-doors.com. Mention this ad, and you get $300 off of protecting and upgrading your home or investment properties fast. Don't wait. Call Allied Doors today.
This is Hoch, Crowder, and Solana.
I have this fantasy, I've had this for years, of becoming obese and bedridden and just watching TV all day and having people bring me food.
What's that? Do you mind if we start resetting stuff? Yeah, no problem. I'll be here like 5:15. I got like another hour. Oh, we can wait then. It's fine, yeah. So like 5.
Jailhouse Rock, Jimmy. Timely. Crowder texted us the contact numbers for Rikers Island, Jimmy. So if you want to call, we'd like to watch you call, though. But if you do call, I think you should call and ask for the Rikers Island control room. I think that's the number you want to focus on. You don't want inmate and bail info. You don't want visiting and facility info. And you don't want property pickup. So I think the Rikers Island control room, that's probably where they know most about the meals and if we could get a late seating for breakfast. All right. So I don't know why you find that so funny. I mean, how am I going to know if I have a late seating for breakfast unless we find out in advance if you call them and ask? So if you would do so, we'd appreciate it.
You gonna make reservations?
Yeah, ask them if they take reservations.
Jimmy, you got to call Rikers Island, Jimmy.
That same guy who said the breakfast is like 4 a.m, he said, I remember first time waking up, it's like 3 a.m. and they're talking about breakfast. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, it does seem like. So what time do you go to bed at Rikers?
I don't know at Rikers. I know at Alachua County, they turn the lights off at about 8:39.
8:30?
Yeah.
How did you tell him House Hunters doesn't come on until 10?
Hawk, there's no TVs, Hawk.
What?
Hawk, I've told you the story.
What am I going to do all night?
Well, I have IBS. I'm sitting on the toilet and there's a guy staring me straight in my face 6 feet away from me.
And there's no TV?
There's nothing. Hawk, you're in jail. Well, this is not a resort.
Man,
you're in jail.
I've got money on my books, man. I don't know where you were coming from. You was po. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like Goodfellas. I got a whole dinner working in my room.
They brought, because in the holding cell, the holding side, they bring the meals to you. So they bring paper bags to you, and then you go to general population, and that's when you go to the cafeteria.
Oh, so I can get room service?
If you want to call it that, yes, it's room service. But then there's going to be a very big person that likes oranges, and he's going to come and take your orange out of your bag.
That's all right. I'll trade him for a coffee or something. There's probably something he doesn't like.
There's no trade, Hawk. There's just
I can't just give him my orange. That doesn't seem fair.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna take that orange. You're gonna give it to him. It's either way.
Here's Jeff Hafley today talking about Jalen Wright.
Fast, explosive. When he hits it and gets vertical, he can really go. I think he's a good scheme fit. I love the way he practices. I love the way he finishes. And he's compact. He's strong. He's a harder guy to tackle. And excited to see him in live settings. That will be fun.
And then finally, here is Jeff Hafley on his first training camp and evaluating players.
I was rusty. I mean, I'm looking down, getting the call in, trying to see what the offense is in. Then I'm trying to compliment an offensive player, coach a defensive player, and I wasn't as good as I needed to be yesterday. So, that's why we practice, right? And I can tell you that. I need to get into a better routine and figure some stuff out and get going as camp goes, and all of our coaches do. So when I look at a player, is Malik going to be where he is in 5 weeks? No. I thought some periods Malik looked really good. The others, he looked rusty, just like every other player. I just think, guys, it's going to be really hard to assess anybody in these first couple of practices. I think the key to everything is going to be consistency over time. It's like tomorrow, if you guys ask me, is this player above this player? I mean, I can't give you an honest answer. I mean, you'll know when you see it. We'll know when we see it. The players will know when they see it.
How refreshing is it to hear him answer questions versus listening to Mike McDaniel answer questions?
Well, when you're watching 11-on-11 football, now you have to evaluate everything at a different level of,
But he didn't even answer stuff that directly. There were so many ums and pauses and giggles and
that answer would have gone on for 4.5 minutes.
And not giving you an answer.
He wants to put these pads on and see who wants to choke a man out. That's what kind of coach I liked. Y'all, Hawk, Solana, y'all have heard me talk about it for years. That's where football is played, in the trenches. and putting your hands on another grown man and putting him where he doesn't want to be. And I think Hafley is built like that. And I love it. Like you're saying, we're $150 million dead money. I don't think we have the greatest talent on this team, but I think the approach to football is what I like out of Hafley.
And again, it's day 2. I'm not anointing anybody the next whatever. Who knows? He may get to the point where he steps to the podium and we're annoyed at the way that he sounds. Who knows? I'm just telling you, we've listened to enough Mike McDaniel answering questions. This felt more like a leader to me. Doesn't mean it's going to translate to wins.
Nope.
Doesn't mean it's going to translate to a 70-point game, which we got under Mike McDaniel, but he sounded at least like a leader of men.
He has to be less Flores, but way far away from McDaniel. I think he's closer to Flores than McDaniel.
This was necessary. The person following McDaniel couldn't come in and be cutesy guy as well.
You're right.
You needed a semblance of just boring, ordinary, but back to X's and O's and kick your ass in the trenches.
And he seems like he's going to be that guy. Jimmy, when you call Rikers, say that you notice there's no avocado toast on any of the breakfast menus and that you have a friend who really enjoys avocado toast. So before he commits a crime, he'd like to see if that's a possibility, if that's like a special order or something.
Jimmy, I sent you the number, Jimmy. You got to call.
Yeah, you got to call, okay? Jimmy wants this day to be over. Like
1000%.
He just wants to go home. He would sign up to go to Rikers Island right now before calling Rikers Island. All right, 4:00 hour is coming up. How about spending a summer day at Gulfstream Park in beautiful Hallandale Beach? They have live racing at Gulfstream every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday through August 31st. And Monday racing features weekly on-track giveaways and a $500 drawing. There's new wagers. There's food and drink specials. On Mondays in the Silk Simulcast Center, fans can enjoy $3 cheese pizza slices, $3 soft pretzels, $3 hot dogs, plus enjoy $3 Budweiser drafts at the Breezeway Bar. Post time 12:20. That's Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. Make reservations at 10 Palms. Enjoy prime seating and dining overlooking the track. 10 Palms is open Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays during the summer. You can make reservations at GulfstreamPark.com. Gulfstream Park also has something new and exciting at 10 Palms, Bet and Brunch. It's a wagering tournament. You get to enjoy 10 Palms Buffet. The next Bet and Brunch is Saturday, August 8th. And so you'll go there and you have the brunch and you do the wagering. There's live racing and you have the opportunity to win some incredible prizes and lots of money. So Bet and Brunch at Gulfstream Park. Sign up right now for the next one. Again, it's Saturday, August 8th. You can sign up at GulfstreamPark.com. Just click on events. Make it a day at Gulfstream Park. Nothing better than a beautiful South Florida summer day, betting on some horse racing and enjoying the great sights and sounds at Gulfstream Park. Get all the details at GulfstreamPark.com.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Another day closer to death.
Give you the stock market report to start out the 4 o'clock hour here. That is sponsored by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE, 1-800-747-3733. Clawed back a little bit of yesterday's losses. Dow Jones up 615 points. That's over 1%. S&P 500 up 121 points, over 1.5%. And the NASDAQ up almost 3 percentage points, up 679 points. So that's good news. Look at you drinking a squirt.
Yeah, because
a discount drink right there.
The market yesterday, I got my squirt drinker now. I might be able to get back to Sprite or Coke sooner or later, but not right now.
I'm drinking a Diet Mountain Dew. I'm in the mood for a Mountain Dew, and the donuts didn't satiate that need because they didn't taste much like Mountain Dew. Good donuts. I was thinking, too, because our friend Keith is in studio, and he went out and he got us these Mountain Dew donuts because I had seen them online. And I'm thinking, like, what a difference between Keith and Jimmy. Keith will do anything for us. If I asked him to track down an In-N-Out burger by 6 o'clock tonight, I have no doubt that I would have a double-double waiting for me. He would fly to L.A. and back somehow, or he'd have it couriered in. Jimmy will not make a single phone call for us. He just wants the day to be over. A tale of two attitudes.
Jimmy, call Rikers.
Call Rikers, Jimmy, and just say, I have a list of questions that I'd like answered, but most importantly, is there a late seating for breakfast? Do *67 so they can't trace it.
They can't track you.
I'm sure they can.
Jimmy, call Rikers. This will be great.
Yeah, somebody texts in, Jimmy, ask Rikers if they have a gastroenterologist on site 24 hours, because just say not everything agrees with me, and I'd like to know if there's a gastro on call in case my stomach acts up.
They'll probably say no. There's a toilet right next to you.
You never know. Listen, anything could happen. You might be surprised.
They didn't give me Sky. They didn't give me Sky Rizzy. Let me sit right on that toilet.
I'm so surprised at how regimented jail sounds. Genuinely, I'm taken aback.
Yeah, you'd think it would be a little more, I don't know, user friendly.
User friendly? They're criminals.
Well, what's the point of me going there if I don't have a choice in anything?
Because you're in jail.
You see, I'm watching ESPN here. Baker Mayfield, he ended his contract talks with the Bucks. He was very vocal today. Did you see his media availability? He's like, yeah, I'm not happy. I feel disrespected. Like, you rarely see a player say that.
Yeah. And what is he making? 30-something million this year?
Yeah, he's making a lot of money, but he wants another contract.
He wants an extended contract. It's why Vita Vea is arguing with the Bucks as well. Like, nobody wants to play on a expiring deal. It's what the NBA. It's why they trade guys. Nobody wants to play on an expiring deal.
I see it under there. He says he was offered a 2-year deal. He wants a long-term commitment. How old is Baker Mayfield?
Not that old, Hoch.
He's not?
30 maybe?
No, that's it?
Yeah, Baker's young.
Jimmy, call Rikers Island. Ask him how old Baker Mayfield is. That'd be great if you just call Rikers Island for any question that you have.
Jimmy, just call Rikers Island one time before the end of the
show. Call
show.
Rikers Island and don't even ask anything. Just say, hey, it's Jimmy. Call me back if you think of it.
It's Jimmy.
How old is he, Solana?
31 years old.
Yeah, he got 10 years left.
Not only that, he signed that contract. It was a 3-year, $90 million deal. I remember when he signed it, and Tampa didn't really – like, it was sort of like okay, we liked you this 1 year, we'll pay you. But he's turned into their franchise quarterback. And franchise quarterbacks get paid.
Okay, but the question is, if you're going to lock into a franchise quarterback, can he get you to a Super Bowl parade? I mean, we've gone through that a million times, and Perk was talking about it yesterday because I was like, Perk, what's the upside on Malik Willis? And he's like, you could have a Ryan Tannehill situation. He goes, I think that's the best case scenario where he's good enough that maybe you don't need to draft another quarterback. And I'm like, oh my God, is that like what we're looking for? Is that what we're looking at? But is that what Tampa's looking at? Because maybe they're saying, hey, we can't lock into a guy who we don't know what we can do without him. And by the way, that roster seems to be diminishing, right? They don't have Mike Evans anymore. Like
Yeah.
the winning, they didn't end up making the playoffs last season, right? Didn't they?
They fell apart. They fell apart.
Leaped the bed right at the end of the season.
But injuries had a lot to do with that. And Crowder, I'll ask you, who would you rather have starting week 1 for you? Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield? And maybe it's Sam Darnold. Maybe it is. But I don't think the gap is that wide.
I would take Baker.
No. Oh, no. Sam Darnold just went to the Super Bowl.
Baker can run.
They just won the Super Bowl.
Do you think Baker is that much different than Sam Darnold, which I'm guessing is Solana's point? Like
when they fell apart. But this is the thing where Baker's making $33 million or something like that, right? Because he signed, it was a 3-year, $100 million deal, so 33, whatever. But it's all relative. Patrick Mahomes, $64 million this year. Dak, 60. Josh Allen, 50. 55. Joe Burrow, 55. Trevor Lawrence, 55. Jordan Love, 55. Matt Stafford, 55. Brock Purdy, 53. Jared Goff, 53. And Justin Herbert, 52.5. It's not the number. It's the respect of the number. I'm right up there. Now you talking about Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, and Justin Herbert. If I'm Baker Mayfield, I need to be in the 50s because they're in the 50s.
The question is, though, if you're the Bucks, do you want to be caught in a Dolphins Tua situation where 2 years from now, he's got diminishing returns? It's obvious you're not going anywhere. He's only, I think, at 31 now going to decline. I know you're saying he's got 10 years left, but I mean, he's not Tom Brady. So do you want to be caught in a spot where you give him this long-term deal that he's looking for, and then all of a sudden you're caught with this dead cap hit because you've got to get rid of him?
And is Baker, can I say top 20?
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Top 15 in the world?
I think probably, yeah.
Like, that's where Baker's looking at it. But to your point, Hawk, the Bucks are looking at it the other way.
If you're top 15, though, if you're the 12th best quarterback in the league, that's really good. You'd love to have the 12th best quarterback in the league if you have the 13th or below.
And that's
but
what
you want to lock them up for years. If the 12th best, maybe the ceiling is 9th best. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you properly allocate that money?
We were dealing with having a top 15 quarterback in Miami, and we had to move on from him. And now we have to pay a bunch of money to him.
Suffering now. Like, we are suffering through a completely lost season because they made the wrong decision.
Yeah, but they didn't pay him what Baker's at. Like, Baker's asking for what, $50 million? I mean, the Dolphins made Tua a top 5 paid quarterback in the NFL. And by the way, Baker's had way more success with Tampa than Tua had with the Miami Dolphins.
He's better.
And Hawk, I don't think at 31 years old, it's fair to say he's declining. I really don't with a quarterback. I'm not telling you Baker Mayfield is going to turn into Tom Brady.
But how many, forget the age. How many years has he been a starter in the league? 10?
No, not that many, because in Cleveland, he only started for a handful of seasons before they kicked him to the curb. Then he goes to Carolina. They kicked him to the curb. Then he goes to
how many
LA.
How many people play 10 seasons in the NFL and then start to ascend?
But look at the I can name you the amount of quarterbacks who after their 30s became better quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford is a perfect example.
Yeah, but in my opinion, he's the outlier. It's why we talk about him.
And
right?
Stafford's his rushing yards are a half a game. He's never going to run. He's a pocket guy. Is Baker a pocket guy? Can Baker throw the ball 35 times a game and win it? I would say no.
I think he can.
He was drafted in 2018.
First overall pick with Cleveland. Won their first playoff game in I don't know how many years.
So what is this? He's going into is this his 8th season or 9th season?
I think it would be his 9th.
I just have a tough time believing like he's going to get markedly better. I think you know who he is at this point. Now, could he be surrounded by better pieces that, make him better? Sure. We watched it with Sam Darnold. So
yes, his Sam Darnold he's not Matt Stafford. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He would have to be a Sam Darnold, put a great team around him, and he can win some games late. That's what quarterbacks do.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to have Baker Mayfield as the Dolphins quarterback. I would take him in a heartbeat. Baker Mayfield is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. I just understand Tampa saying, hold on a second, we're offering you 2 years, say at $40 million a year. That's a pretty hefty investment. You're going to get $80 million. You're obviously our quarterback. And I can understand where he's thinking to himself, yeah, but I would prefer 5 years at $50 million because that's $250 million instead of $80 million. And I'd rather have $250 million. I get it, but I understand the Bucs' hesitation, as good as he's been for them.
Dolphins offered me 4.
How'd that go for you?
I took it.
I did it all for Mountain Dew donuts. So.
Sounds good to me, Coach. Thanks.
I'm in. Count me. You want to do headlines real quick, Solana? Let's do headlines with Solana here for the 4 o'clock hour, brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
I read this quote from Devon Achane. It's from Pro Football Talk on teams not respecting Miami. Quote, if teams feel that way about us, that means when they play us, they're going to be not taking us seriously. And if you're doing that, then you're going to have a long day for yourself.
Hope he's right.
Love the thought.
Nice to have some swagger. I hope he's right.
Look around the locker room.
Easier to have that type of opinion, though, after you got paid. You got the bag. You're feeling yourself a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he's backed it up. Like, he's a guy that can say that.
Yeah, and he has an O-line. But it's just going to be tough this year, fellas.
I agree.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Solana, what are we doing here?
I just feel like we're going to be a little bit better than most people expect.
I don't know
how many wins.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can say that. I am the most optimistic sports fan. I really am. I'm always optimistic. I'm so hung up on this receiving core. It is such a huge part of the game. And there's not – I have an interesting stat from Bet Online. I think it's Bet Online. They have props for every position, right? So just for bleeps and giggles, like what do you think the over-under is? These are all quarterbacks. Passing yards, Aaron Rodgers for the season.
3,500.
3,200. And then you get to Malik Willis. You want to guess Malik Willis?
2,900.
2,900. Very good. Now, and again, Bet Online did this for every position. You get to wide receiver. There's a note on it. The odds can be found at this. This is an Excel spreadsheet, so you can personally order any category from top to bottom. These are in alphabetical order. Bullet point number 3. The Miami Dolphins are the only team that doesn't have any wide receiver stat odds.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. In the entire league, on this Bet Online spreadsheet, the Dolphins are the only team without a stat prop for a receiver. Because A, they don't know who the lead receiver is going to be because it's not apparent. And B, if it's someone who's on the roster currently, they're going to have a tough time making receiver odds for them because the odds aren't going to match what past performance is because you're going to be asking someone to do wide receiver A numbers who's never done it before.
Malik Washington, Jalen Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, and Greg Dulcich.
I mean, that's telling, right? That there's not a single prop for a Dolphins receiver at Bet Online?
Well, they don't know ball.
Or maybe they do know ball.
And on the other side of it, Dante Trader, Zane Anderson, Storm Duck, and Marco Wilson. We have to stop people from catching the ball, and we also have to catch the ball. That's a big part of the NFL game, and that's why it's just there is a lack in talent there. I hope that Tutu Atwell goes crazy. I hope that Jalen Tolbert, don't even know what he looks like. I hope he has 2,000-yard receiving. But let's be honest about this.
I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is the leader.
JSN.
1,350 13.5 receiving yards, the over-under. Jamar Chase, 13.25.5.
Ooh, I think Jamar Chase is going to go crazy.
Yeah, but with the Bengals, it's weird to bet them because weeks 1 through 5, they're going to be a disaster. Then Joe Burrow gets hurt. Then he gets a haircut. And then they ball. You just never know with them, you know?
You want to guess running backs? Devon Achane, over-under on rushing yards from BetOnline.
Oh, they got to give him a rack. They got to give him 1,000. 980.
Achane?
Yes.
1150.
1,000.
Yeah. Who? I don't know what offense they're running though, Solana.
It's going to be the Devon Achane offense based on the receiver stat.
No, but to your point, Crowder, if the Dolphins really are as bad as we think in terms of their passing game, then they could end up using Devon a lot more, whether it's in the slot, whether it's just bringing him in motion, those like forward passes to him.
He's one of those guys that you're going to want to bet like total yards for a game.
Right.
Yeah.
Total yards because they could use him a ton
touches,
as a receiver. Yeah.
Right.
Touches. I joked earlier in the show, 30 touches a game, but he has to touch the ball 20 times a game. Like, why would I love Tutu? Why give Tutu 20? We need to give Devon 20.
Man, if Tutu Atwell has a good season, you're going to have a lot of apologies to
well,
make.
I hope he does. There has to be examples of a receiver who out of nowhere has 1,000-yard season, right? I mean, it has to happen. I mean, first of all, when you're the only option, you're kind of, putting it in that favor, but there have to be receivers where you're like, oh yeah, like didn't see that coming.
But Malik Washington's not a scrub. And by the way, like
he's not a star.
He's not a star.
But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about having a star receiver. There is not a star receiver.
But I think Malik Washington's a quality receiver. And I'm critical of him because a season ago, when Tyreek Hill goes down, I really believed, hey, Malik Washington, not that he's Tyreek Hill, but he can do similar things. You can line him up on the outside. You can just get him the ball, and he's shifty, and he's crafty, and he was quick, and he had some strength to him. And he just didn't show up last year at all. But I still don't think he's somebody that you just overlook if you're a defense and say, oh, that guy's not going to do any harm. The Dolphins have to find ways to get him the ball.
I looked up. As soon as you asked that Hawk, I thought of Devon Best. Nobody expected Devon Best to be the leading receiver. He had in 2010, he had 79 receptions, 820, 5 tubs. Like, that's where, and even us on the team, we were surprised by Devon Best. If Tutu Atwell can have a 800 yards, 80 catches,
like, yeah, you'd be like, okay, they do have a receiver.
That would be, I think that's the ceiling for our receivers.
And by the way, remember, we went into the hurricane season last season with the same narrative from everyone we talked with. I don't know if there's any skill position players. I don't know who Carson Beck's going to be throwing to. And Malachi Toney surprised everyone. That can absolutely happen. I'm just telling you, on paper, they're devoid of a star receiver.
And we don't know, because I would love to look at Tua's numbers to see how many attempts per game, but it wasn't the same offense. How are they going to use Devon Achane? How are they going to use Tutu? How are they going to use Jalen? What's their approach to this game with knowing that Hafley understands that they don't have a Randy Moss? They don't have a Jamar Chase. So what's going to be their approach to every game? The proof's in the pudding. We have to see what they plan on doing. I don't expect any receiver on this roster to get 12 targets a game. I think they spread it out and see what happens.
And by the way, remember with Tua, he had to get the ball out quickly because he had no mobility. And that's not going to be the case with Malik Willis. So that opens up a new aspect of the receiving game.
Malik's over on rushing yards, I do like.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Everybody slept on Greg Camarillo.
Right.
And we're still sleeping. We haven't woke up.
Correct. I believe it was correct. What's that meme? Like the hater said. The hater
said I couldn't do it. Honestly, good call by the hater.
We're still in bed.
Hey, you show some respect to Greg Camarillo, who kept you from being on a winless season.
That's true. Oh, would we have had fun with you for the last 10 years if you were part of a winless Dolphins team? You really should every night pray to the God of Greg Camarillo.
Defensively, we locked down that game.
Yeah. You're lucky that the Ravens coach, I forgot who it was.
Brian Billick.
Brian Billick chose to kick a field goal on 4th and 1.
Honestly, the dumbest call in the history of football.
Nope.
Did he watch that Dolphins team all season long?
Oh, he saw that middle linebacker. You ain't going to get 4th and 1 on us. Coming downhill, baby.
That has to be the biggest regret of his life.
5-2 coming downhill, baby.
All right, guys, your weather. Oh, the Marlins who play tonight, by the way, listen to the game right here on FM 104.3 WQAM.
They're right back in it. And put together a heater again.
Yeah. So what were you calling them yesterday? Marwins?
No. Griffin Conine is Mr. Marwin.
Huh.
Jeff Conine is Mr. Marlin.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I think it's such a great nickname.
I like it.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy, call Rikers.
Jimmy, call Jeff Conine. I have his number. Run your call Jeff Conine.
I do too.
And just say, hey, this is something we've been talking about. I think I do have it.
I got Conine's number.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you his number, Jimmy, and just call, see what he thinks of Mr. Marwin.
Jimmy, you got to call somebody for the show's over.
And then how do you know how to explain it to him if he's like, I don't understand it? How would you explain Mr. Marwin?
I don't know how to explain it.
Perfect. Okay, so call him during the break. And
no, I got to hear this.
I think you just did.
Hey,
Do you get tongue-tied when you order at like a restaurant? Or do you feel like pressure when a waiter or waitress, if it's a restaurant that you're not familiar with, maybe you've never ordered there before, do you get like the spilkus?
Yes, but when I know what I want to order, I don't hesitate. I just
do you
order it.
Say it over and over though in your head up until the waiter or waitress gets there, like how you're going to order it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah. There are people that really get like tense ordering at a restaurant.
You pre-game order?
They don't want to embarrass themselves in front of the server, which is such a weird thing. But there are people who are like, they're like, they think about, they look at the menu in advance before they get there. They know what they want to have. They know what the options are or whatever. Like they're very nervous at messing it up.
For what?
I don't know. But Jimmy strikes me as that person.
Jimmy, you pre-plan your conversation with the waiter?
Well, when I order something, like when I'm picking up something, I always do like by phone. Like I do mobile ordering.
That's why I love Wawa, because you don't have to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I like human interaction.
But I don't mind. Like I'm happy to say what the part that annoys me is I know within 3 seconds if the person's going to get it wrong. I just know it. And now I'm annoyed, like, because I've got to go through the motions. This drives me crazy. The waiter or waitress comes over to the table. They don't write anything down.
Oh,
you have 6 people there, right? And you don't want to say, hey, you're not writing anything down. I see that you're not writing anything down, because they're very proud that they're one of these waiters who can do this without writing it down. This inevitably happens. So they take everyone's order. Okay. They walk away. And then they come back. It was rigatoni, right? You had rigatoni? And I'm like, man, if you wrote it down, you'd know.
You wouldn't even question.
But they come back and it's like, because now they're questioning themselves. Did I get that right? I was like, well, there's such a, like, paper and pencil. There's a new invention. Paper and pencil.
Yeah. I'm always scared when they don't write it down.
Oh, you know it's going to be wrong.
Yes, you're gonna mess it up. But I don't know what pride they take in that. Like
It's a weird
simple.
sense of pride that they take in not having to write down your order.
That's not a weird sense of pride.
It's a weird sense of pride.
That's a waiter or waitress doing their job properly.
No, they're doing their job improperly.
That's inefficient. If you write it down, you never have to come ask another question.
How would you like to take your car to the mechanic, the dealer, and you're listing what's wrong, and the guy doesn't take any notes? He just sits there and he looks at it. And also, there's a knock coming from the gas tank, and the wipers seem to be. And then he calls you the next day. He's like, "What were some of the problems again that you told me? Like, you didn't impress me in not writing anything down. The waiter or waitress doesn't impress me not writing anything down. Like, just get it right. I'm more impressed if you get everything right."
I take notes for guests on this show, on podcast. I take notes for guests just to be able to just reference back. Like, what's up? It doesn't make you look bad to take notes. It makes you look prepared.
Now they walk around with the tablet. And because of people like you guys complain if they get something off with your order, big deal. Now they're standing there. The interaction's gone between the waiter and I. Now I tell them what I want, and they just type it into a tablet. Well, I could do that. Just hand me the tablet.
Oh, I would be thrilled if they hand me the tablet. Oh,
and let's be honest. The interaction is not that great either.
Yeah. I mean, it is when I'm there. You've seen me in action before. I happen to be able to be – I cut through the clutter. I can make that fun for anybody, but I'm a rare bird.
You annoy the hell out of waiters.
Jimmy, call Rikers Island and ask them how you put in your breakfast order in the morning. Like, is it on a tablet or do you just tell the waiter? Like, ask them how you get your breakfast order
Jimmy,
in.
call Rikers Island. We need one question.
Crazy by the end of the show.
Do you like put the thing on your door like at a hotel where you put what your breakfast order is on the little door hanger outside? Like, how does that work at Rikers?
Jimmy, ask him about brunch too. I think that's a good question. Jimmy, you're calling Rikers. We ain't got but an hour and a half left. You're calling Rikers.
Hey, Crowder. Hoch's talking a big game about him sitting at a dinner table. Went to dinner with the Hochmans and the Solanas. My dad and Hoch at a dinner table together is dangerous, brother.
Oh, we are
dangerous.
Server's nightmare. Because all we're trying to do is outdo the other with how annoying can I be, and then Eduardo takes it up a notch, and then I'll take it up a notch.
Man, I hate I missed that one because Eduardo got something.
Yeah,
and you're crazy.
That waitress was she was losing her patience very quickly.
Yeah. Do you know how much I tipped her? Because Eduardo paid the bill. And I said, no, I didn't want you to pay the bill. I wanted to pay the bill. And he's like, no, I got it. And I said, allow me to leave the tip.
Mm-hmm.
The bill was $174. And Funky Buddha had given us a big discount too. But the bill was $174.
$40.
$100 is what I gave her for a tip.
You gave her $100 on $174.
So before you say that lady was annoyed by us, she walked out of there with $100 tip on a $174 bill.
$100. You should have given me $50 and given her $50. She would have been happy.
It's 20%. 17, 30. What's that? 30, 37, 36.
If you say so. Mike Mayo, who is our food expert. Let's Eat South Florida. If you're in a good mood, this will put you in a bad mood real quick. Mike Mayo texts me, there is no extra credit for memorization. In fact, points get deducted from the tip if you mess up an order, if you tried to do it without a pen and a pad. He's right.
Yeah.
You would tip the waitress less if they just made a minor mistake on your meal?
If they tried to do it by memory instead of taking the correct way out, which is writing it down.
Yeah. I went to Hooters the other day, and she brought me ranch over blue cheese, and I said blue cheese, and she brought ranch.
Oh, throw it right in her head.
Yeah. Throw it in her head?
Probably not. Hey, Jimmy, call Rikers and ask them if they do ranch or blue cheese when it's wing night.
Jimmy, ask them what dressing they have.
Ask them on wing night how many wings is the max order.
There you go, Jimbo.
Call Rikers and ask them if I can do all flats or all drums.
You a flat guy? You a
I
flat
prefer
guy?
flats over drums, yeah.
Oh, I'm a drum guy.
Really?
Yeah, I love drums.
Drums got a lot of hoo-ha. I feel like there's knuckles and giblets.
No, but the drum, you could just grab the little booty and eat
That
the
is
whole
true.
thing.
That is true.
The,
But
the
no one
flat,
knows
you
what's
got to
going
push your
on.
finger in that little funny hole.
But when a good chunk comes up through that hole, that's like a great feeling, isn't it?
No.
That's what she said.
Solana got a good
You're
hump.
really a flat guy?
Yeah, I like flats.
That's
You do
kinda
that thing where like
finesse.
the people swear that there's like a technique where you can actually take out both bones and then eat the whole thing. You do that, or
That I don't do.
you just
no.
eat around the bone?
I leave a lot of meat on the wings. I'm not. I once went and got wings with Roy Bellamy, and he was ready to end our friendship after he saw what I was leaving on the bone.
I got to tell you, the people that love all flats is my wife, my daughter, and my two sisters.
Yep.
Somebody sent me a video on Instagram of like a manly man, and he was sitting there at a restaurant with an Aperol Spritz, and she's like, "So what do you think of your Aperol Spritz?" And he's like, "I didn't know it was going to look like this because it's that orange drink or whatever." And I'm like, so I send the guy back. I'm like, "LOL," and he's like, "Stand proud, buddy." I'm like, "I do. I'll get my Aperol Spritz and all flats, and nothing affects me, Jack."
The all flats are a lot of females in my family, Hawk.
I favor more to that side than I do the male side. Got to know your wheelhouse.
All right, your weather in South Florida right now, it is 90 degrees. Tonight, the lows will be in the 80s. This weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Don't wait until the next storm hits. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155.
Cheetah Pompano Beach, that is your party headquarters. You could do birthday parties there, office parties, bachelor parties, and even divorce celebrations. So if you're getting divorced, you celebrate over at Cheetah Pompano. Cheetah Pompano, great spot to watch a game or a fight. They got VIP areas, 4 stages of entertainment, and the most beautiful ladies in South Florida. You know, Cheetah Pompano has that amazing complimentary gourmet lunch till 3 p.m. every day. Happy hour specials till 6. I always say it, but it is true. Every day is a great day at Cheetah Pompano Beach. You certainly want to make plans to visit Cheetah Palm Beach as well. And for all the details, all the info, just check out their website. It's cheetahsofl.com.
This is Hoch, Crowder, and Solana.
You're not going to learn anything about sports on this show. I'm sorry, you're not. But I know McDonald's.
Disable Fecal and Day 95 Express going southbound at Opelika Boulevard, taking the left lane, and traffic on the westbound Dolphin from the Palmetto to 107th Ave. And a crash in Broward County 95 Express going southbound Cypress Creek Road that's going to take all lanes. This report is brought to you by your local Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match, with 29 drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row every game. It's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views. I'm Gia, and that's traffic on FM 104.3 WQAM. And you can also listen to WQAM on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps.
There's some interesting props from, I think it's Bet Online as well, for LeBron. Which cheesesteak place will LeBron visit first? You know there's going to be a whole thing with him, right? Like all the different Philadelphia stuff. Like you've got to do that, obviously. So you want to guess what the favorite is? Do you know enough cheesesteak places in Philly to
Geno's.
Geno's is 5-2. There is a place that is favored ahead of Geno's.
Jim's or Pat's?
Jim's. Pat's.
Pat's is the favorite. Pat's is 2-1. Geno's 5-2. Angelo's 7-2. D'Alessandro's 5-1. Jim's 6-1. Tony Luke's 12-1.
I was at Geno's when I asked for blue cheese.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you send us a picture of your cheesesteak with blue cheese dressing?
Yes. And I said, they like, cheesesteak, what kind of cheese? I said, blue cheese. And the guy looked at me with the eyes of the devil.
And I mean, that's such a ridiculous order. That is, I can't, it's making me angry right now. And I love blue cheese. A cheesesteak in Philly with blue cheese. I'm sure they didn't have it.
No, they gave me blue cheese dressing on the side, but also put provolone on my cheesesteak. I didn't ask for provolone. I asked for blue cheese.
Well, they should have thrown the blue cheese at your head.
Why? Why? Because you're in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Who cares?
Solana, why don't you order your pizza and instead of mozzarella, have it with a blue cheese base? That's how dumb it is.
It's not dumb. Hey, you provide food.
No,
I want my food this way.
No, yeah, okay. Go get it at Flanagan's. Go get the cheesesteak and ask them for blue cheese.
I bet you they won't scoff at me the way that they did at Crowder.
Exactly.
That
tells you all you need to know.
The reason I ordered, because it was on the list. So I looked at the list. They said cheesesteak. I said, I'm going to get a cheesesteak. I'm a Geno's.
Find out who's a terrorist.
And the list of cheese had American, provolone, down they had a couple other ones, Swiss, and it said blue cheese. I was like, hey, man, I love burgers with blue cheese on it. Beef and blue cheese work well together. I asked for blue cheese. The guy, and it wasn't that busy, and the guy literally looked at me like I was a terrorist.
You're lucky you didn't end up in Philly jail. But the next prop is, what kind of cheese will LeBron put on his first cheesesteak?
Whiz.
Whiz is the big favorite, and if you know, you know. And if you're in Philly and you don't put cheese whiz on your cheesesteak, shame on you. Whiz is 5-4.
Yeah.
Provolone 7-4. American cheese 5-2. I've never heard of someone putting American cheese on a cheesesteak. That sounds ridiculous. And Cooper Sharp 6-1.
That's a cheddar.
And then blue cheese, send him to the moon. That's the odds.
I like blue cheese and beef.
Blue cheese, it says he would belong in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest before Philadelphia if he ordered blue cheese.
You should see how the chef's neck snapped when he looked at the little ticket they gave him.
I'm angry. I'm angry on behalf of Philadelphia for that order that you gave.
I want blue cheese. I love blue cheese. It's delicious.
Which Philadelphia landmark will LeBron visit first? the Rocky Steps or the Liberty Bell?
Liberty Bell.
Rocky Steps.
Rocky Steps, big favorite, minus 250. Liberty Bell, Liberty Bibberty, plus 170. He's going to do the Rocky Steps. You know he is. He's going to do the whole scene.
But Rocky's
He's going to do the whole scene.
100% with the music.
Liberty Bell has meaning historically. Rocky Steps is a fake thing.
Well, no, the steps are real.
But it's Rocky. Sylvester Stallone acting like he can box.
But the steps are up to I think it's the library, right? Isn't it the Philadelphia Library where the steps lead up to?
It is.
Yeah.
So the Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bibberty.
Or steps to the library.
Yeah, I think the steps. Will LeBron chant EAGLES publicly in 2026? You know he's a big Cowboys fan.
No.
And the Cowboys and the Eagles, they do not like each other.
No. He can't chant that.
No is minus 160. That is a big favorite. Will LeBron throw out the first pitch at a Phillies game?
No.
Yes.
No is a huge favorite at minus 300. LeBron is way too big for that. I remember, did they have Messi throw out the first pitch at a Marlins game?
They did not. I'm sure they tried, but
because
they did not.
It's always an abject failure because they do it 45 minutes before the game starts. No one's there. No one's interested. There's no chance he does that.
I think it was Busquets that did that.
Was it Sergio Busquets?
Maybe they brought out like Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, but I don't remember Messi throwing out the first pitch. I'd be willing to bet a lot of money he never threw out the first pitch. I'd be willing to bet a lot of money he's never stepped foot at Lone Depot Park.
Messi? Yeah. Probably
They
not.
never asked me to come out there and throw gas.
Oh, you've seen me do it.
41.
I was probably like 50 at that point.
No.
Off
speed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my age. Which sports radio station will interview LeBron first? Sports Radio 94 WIP or 97.5 The Fanatic?
Whew. Fanatic.
WIP, Hoch, correct me if I'm wrong, is the bigger radio station or the more popular, I believe.
I think so.
But the Fanatic, we learned, is now called the LeBron or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They rebranded, and they're the home of the Sixers, so I'll give them the nod.
The Fanatic is minus 500. You are correct. That is very good reasoning. Which Philly icon will be the first guest on The Shop? And, of course, his TV show podcast, The Shop. Which Philly icon will be the first guest?
Kevin Hart. Don't give me the names. Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's 5-1. There are 4 people ahead of him.
Gritty,
the mascot, is 25-1. He is on the list.
Is he really?
He is on the list. He is the biggest long shot on the list.
Stallone?
Iverson?
Sylvester Stallone is not on the list. Allen Iverson is the favorite, 2-1.
Iverson, yeah.
Over Donovan McNabb?
Yes.
Good luck with Iverson. We scheduled Iverson for the pivot 8 times. He never shows up. Good luck.
Allen Iverson is 2-1. Barkley is 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. J, 3-1. Jason Kelsey, 4-1.
Oh, enough.
Kevin Hart, 5-1. Meek Mill, 6-1. Bryce Harper, 10-1, and then Gritty.
Whoa. Where's McNabb? What about Jim Tomei?
I literally talked to Iverson the night before he was supposed to come on the show.
And he was like, I'll see you there. I'm good to go.
Man, what's up, bro? Man, good to see you in the morning, right? 10. Yeah, 10, brother. Okay, man, I see you. Curtains.
Who will get introduced last in the 76ers' first home game starting lineup?
LeBron.
LeBron is even money, 1-1. He is the favorite. Jaylen Brown is 2-1. Embiid, 4-1. Tyrese Maxey 8-1.
Yeah, you can't have Tyrese Maxey go after LeBron James.
I would just say this though. When LeBron came to Miami, all 4 years, LeBron was announced first. Dwayne Wade was last.
I think that might be his thing. Like, hey, Jalen, this is your team. Like, I'm just a piece.
It's Maxey's team if it's anybody's team.
I'd say it's Embiid.
No,
Embiid, if anybody deserves that. I mean, it is, though.
Yeah.
It's Jaylen Brown's team.
Well, but if you're going by seniority and what you've done for the Sixers, LeBron and Jaylen Brown are the two newcomers. Embiid's the old standby.
He's going to play 8 games.
Well, if he gets introduced.
That first game, he's coming out firing, though.
Might be last. All right, 5 o'clock hour is coming up on the program here, so let's take a break. We'll take a break, come back with the 5 o'clock hour.
Crowder and Solana Show.
Chicken salad is egg salad because eggs are liquid chicken.
Traffic on WQAM is sponsored by Lexus of Kendall and Lexus of West Kendall. Your home for the best price on luxury. Now featuring the all-new Lexus TX 3-row SUV. In stock and on sale now. Call 305-KENDALL today.
Emergency vehicles in Dade 95 going southbound at the exit for the Turnpike, and a disabled vehicle westbound 395 at US 1 taking out the left lane. Slowing down in Broward County, southbound 441 Riverland Road, and we still have that earlier crash southbound 95 express lanes right by Cypress Creek Road taking all lanes. This report is brought to you by your local Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match, with 29 drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row every game. It's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views. I'm Gia, and that's traffic on FM 104.3 WQAM. And you can also listen to WQAM on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps. Traffic in Dade, 95 Express going northbound 79th Street backed up to the Golden Glades. And westbound of the Dolphins, traffic from 95 to 57th Ave. Multi-vehicle accident in Broward County, 95 Express going southbound Cypress Creek Road, taking out all lanes. And it's slowing down southbound at the Turnpike at Griffin. I'm Gia, and that's traffic on FM 104.3 WQAM. And you can also listen to WQAM on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps.
Five o'clock hour. Little Staying Alive. You can walk down the streets of New York City, Crowder, and do John Travolta from Staying Alive. Look at you.
I'm getting out of here ASAP.
Saturday Night Fever. Somebody text the show. I was just checking the text line. I saw Solana had responded to someone. So I'll never understand this kind of person. OMG, I decided to give your show another chance. I tuned in at 2. You're talking about pizza in New York City. I immediately tuned out. Got in the car again at 4:43. You're talking about cheesesteak. This show has gone straight into the bleeper. And so Solana texted him back. We're breaking down the Dolphins' backup O-line in 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Guy responds, no thanks. Hoch will find a way to announce. No thanks. Hoch will find a way to announce his favorite potato chip, which I'd like to do as like an official announcement. My favorite potato chip. You and Crowder, he's directing this to Solana. You and Crowder need your own show. So much better when he's on vacation. Speaking of me. So I texted back. I said, please don't leave. We have a huge segment coming up. We have a huge segment coming up here about the Marlins bullpen. And if we can get to it, we're going to talk best tight ends in the AFC. So
I don't like it.
I'd like to make sure we take care of this guy. Your thoughts on the bullpen?
Meyer.
He's a starter.
Never mind. Sandy.
Also a starter.
Okay. Yuri.
Do you have a favorite potato chip, Hoch?
I appreciate you asking. I was saving that for tomorrow.
Because I have, a segment I've been workshopping here, like the most important thing you'll hear all day. We haven't opened for it, so get ready here, Hoch.
All right.
Buckle your seatbelts for the most important thing you will hear today.
I like it.
I go through phases with potato chips. Like sometimes I like the cutesy ones, but like the most recent potato chips I bought were Hers plain potato chips.
That was the most important thing you will hear today. You're welcome.
Man, those Lay's original with some French onion dip. Come on, man.
That is so good.
Come on, man.
I did find that texter to be interesting though, because you know what the show is. It's like tuning into Jimmy Kimmel and you go, this guy's still making fun of Donald Trump. I gave it another chance, but he's still making fun of it. And like, well, yeah, that's kind of his show for 10 years. That's kind of this show for 10 years. You know what you're going to get. If you're not interested, I do a lot of food talk. If you're not interested in it, you probably shouldn't listen. No harm, no foul. But I do want to break down best tight ends in the AFC.
Greg Dulcich.
I think Dulcich is on the list. All right, let's get headlines here. Let's get headlines here for the 5 o'clock hour, brought to you by Durrell Kia. In Miami at a Domino's game, you'll find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Durrell Kia.
Brock Bowers.
Keith has a good laugh.
Yeah,
he really does.
It's a good laugh.
The little boy in Baltimore.
Mark Andrews.
No, the black one.
Black tight end in Baltimore?
Yeah. He dropped a big pass last year, but he's great.
I think you're thinking of Mark Andrews.
I think you're thinking of Mark Andrews. He's the one who dropped the big, but it was 2 seasons ago, I think.
They have a black tight end in Baltimore now. Black tight end in Baltimore. I don't know if this is going to work.
You see, Texter, this is what happens when Baltimore Ravens have Mark Andrews, Durham Smythe, Matthew Hibner, I'm guessing white, and Josh Cuevas.
He's Hispanic.
Yep.
Mark Andrews is dark.
He's got like a tight do. He's got like that Travis Kelce, like Travis Kelce, doesn't he go to the black barber shop?
Yeah. That's why I gave him hell on the show.
Mark Andrews might as well.
He used to. Now he goes to the salon.
Yeah. The salon comes to him.
He got to put a baby in that lady.
This is sad. Josh Richardson announces retirement. Miami Heat legend.
Jay Rich is hanging it up?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Not that
He's
old,
a
man.
puppy. Yeah, he can't be 30. He got to be 20, 27,
Really?
28?
Nah, he's probably like 32.
Got to be 31 or 32, no?
Yeah, 32 years old.
Yeah.
He's a DJ now.
Had to have made a ton of money in 10, 11 years in the NBA?
Probably not as much as you.
Well, no. By normal human standards.
Yeah, $62 million.
Yeah, that's a ton of money.
Crazy.
I don't care what metric.
Isaiah Likely.
Thank
you, Texter, or tweet, whatever this little thing on the side of the screen is.
You are correct. Isaiah Likely.
Happy birthday, Carlos Arroyo, another Heat legend.
That's right. He is 47, Carlos Arroyo.
Woo. You got me by 5.
Terry Crews celebrating a birthday today as well.
Here's a funny little story.
Vivica A. Fox. You know how old she is?
She got to be, 54?
62.
Man, that was one of my childhood crushes.
I bet.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Another childhood crush.
He is his what was his character's name in Boys in the Hood? Furious.
One
of my favorite movie characters of all time. Furious Styles. Honestly,
Lord.
one of my favorite movie characters of all time. How old do you think Lawrence Fishburne is?
Oh, Lawrence gotta be sneaking up on 70. 64.
65.
65.
Oh, and Christopher Nolan, that douche, is 56.
Furious Styles raised
Furious Styles. That character, man. Because what was his son's name? Was it Trey?
Ashtray, yeah.
When he is looking at Trey's going to leave, he's going to go do the drive-by, and he's staring him down. They're having that talk in the bedroom. And Furious doesn't break, right? Like
No.
And then when it's over, and then he can let out some of that emotion. Like, yeah, that
was a father figure to me, Furious.
Yeah. It was a great character.
course, happy birthday to
And all the snorking that. What's his name? And all the snorking that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is 79 today.
Who do you think's taking more steroids in their life? Terry Crews or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, Arnold.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger took more steroids.
Somebody text in, Ricky, we should give that to DBJ. Because isn't that what is it when he gets shot? Isn't that what
Ricky was caught because Ricky was gonna make it.
I know.
Oh, he was gonna make it out.
Crazy. Had to send Ricky to the store.
Man, Ricky. Come on. And Doughboy, they were too late.
Doughboy. Get your stuff together, Doughboy.
Isn't that the same movie with Officer Coffee?
Yeah.
You think you tough? UVA? Miami's tough as well.
That is. That's Officer Coffee.
Think you tough, don't you?
You tough.
You think you tough?
Man, Ricky was gonna make it. Goodness gracious.
Great. And you tough.
You think you tough?
Man, you don't want to be on the wrong side of Officer Coffee. You think you tough.
You think you tough?
The New Orleans Saints, you want wide receiver news. The New Orleans Saints are giving Chris Olave a 4-year extension worth up to $132 million, including $90 million guaranteed. I also saw that Taysom Hill, the white tight end from New Orleans, had wished the city of New Orleans goodbye.
Did he retire or he's just gone from the Saints?
Well, I don't think he retired in that.
I don't recall. I remember seeing it yesterday, but I didn't know if it was a retirement or just a farewell. That dude's made $100 million plus.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, he just announced he's a free agent. He won't be back in New Orleans.
Oh. You think you tough?
Oh, he played 16 games last year.
Who did? Chris Olave?
Olave, no, 2025. Yeah, 16 games. Because I know he was hurt a lot.
Yeah, but he broke out.
2024, he played 8 games, and then last year he played 16. He had 100 receptions for 1,163 yards, 9 touchdowns.
He's tough.
Yeah, he can play ball.
Yeah. I think the Dolphins should sign Taysom Hill, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. And I'm not doing shtick. I mean, why not? Dude can play every position. You need him to catch passes, he'll catch passes. You need him to throw passes, he'll throw passes.
You think he tough, don't you?
All right, anything else in the headlines?
Marlins play tonight. 7:10 p.m. is your first pitch. They're playing from Shea Stadium or Citi Field, whatever the hell you want to call it.
All right.
Listen to the game right here on FM 104.3 WQAM with Jack Mack. We'll get you on the call. Your weather in South Florida, it's in South Florida right now, it's 90 degrees.
He'll get you on the call, huh?
We'll get you on the call. We'll get you right. We'll get you right on the call. Right on the call.
You think you tough?
Oh, this Kurt Cignetti's everywhere. I can't wait for Indiana to suck this year. Kurt Cignetti.
Coffee.
Cignetti think he's tough, don't you?
That's what Yuri Perez should have said to McCullough when it came to pull him out of the perfect game.
You think you tough?
I can't deal with y'all.
Your weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Don't wait until the next storm hits. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Call 968-8155.
All right, Gino Torretta is going to join us next. He's going to join us again every Thursday during college football season. I'm a big believer in Atlantic Men's Clinic. As I get older, I wasn't feeling like myself. I'd get tired more easily, and it's why I started getting testosterone at Atlantic Men's Clinic. And guys, low testosterone is something men younger and younger are experiencing. So if your game isn't quite what it used to be, you've got less energy and less drive, you don't feel like yourself, you deserve to feel your best, and that's what they do at Atlantic Men's Clinic. Their advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you shed pounds and have more energy, improve your sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more. They have successfully treated many men for low T, including me, and I'll tell you, you will notice the difference. So if you think you might be low T, go to their website. It's atlanticmensclinic.com. There's a low T quiz right on the website. It takes 2 minutes. And then if you so desire, schedule a consultation. They do your lab work. They have your results within 30 minutes. And then a Florida licensed medical provider reviews your results with you, discusses your options, and then you make a decision together with their medical team. And if you're like the many men who are low T, within just a few weeks, you're going to feel your energy return, the brain fog go away, your sleep improve, your workouts improve, and your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So call Atlantic Men's Clinic, 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300, or you can visit atlanticmensclinic.com. Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Do it for Tim Horton.